Hey, how's it going, everybody? Randy here, Nerds Templar. Chilling. Minecraft day today. Changing it up a little bit. Our schedule now, I think, maybe a little more solid. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings for some Minecraft. And then we will be doing also Friday evenings, hopefully, here in Monkraft, the SMP on it. And I believe maybe we've shown this before. Don't mind my armor right now. Um, had a few setbacks since last time. Is all as usual. Just hanging out in our apartment here. Well, not our. I mean our hotel room apartment. Basically, same thing, right? Um, Not exactly sure what happened to my deck here. And Ben's also the builder of this. Ben slash Mr. Jux here, of course. Basically, everybody here a viewer of the channel. I'm pretty sure. It's pretty much the only way to get in. We will be opening this back up like fully eventually. We're getting pretty close, as the title suggests. We're going to be checking out the city here that's over this direction, or the burgeoning city, I guess. It's in the process of being created. I think we did check out most of this stuff last time, I do recall. Right? No, never mind. That was a different time I was showing somebody. I mean, it was not during the stream where I fell off of the tower. Or no, that was a different time where I fell off the tower, and I also drowned going up, trying to go up the tower. That was anyway. That aside, we will be checking out everything else that's here in this part of the server, and yeah, I guess let's get into it. Before we do, we will begin with our gospel. I love this view though. This is amazing. Oh, we're about to get sundown as well. Perfect timing. Start as we always do with our daily gospel reading. This one is, again, going to be from the Gospel of Luke. Been in Luke pretty much all summer here. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Yes, the Gospel according to Luke. Glory to you, O Lord. Jesus said to his disciples, "Gird your loins and light your lamps, and be like servants who await their master's return from a wedding, ready to open immediately when he comes and knocks. Blessed are those servants whom the master finds vigilant on his arrival. Amen, I say to you, he will gird himself, have them recline at table, and proceed to wait on them. And should he come in the second or third watch, and find them prepared in this way, blessed are those servants." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Again, I think a running theme here for the past few days or so, week even, we've been hearing about. Again, always prevalent in any time, but especially ours these days, being prepared, even in the third watch, as he says, the final watch, and as it is in ancient times, for the coming of the Lord, the Lord's day, and the way things are these days, that's why, again, having your priorities straight is the most important thing that we can do. Speaking of, you can see, I believe these are some new additions since last time over there. We've got 2 beacons. Ben did one by himself, the first one by himself. That was a goal of his. Since he was not involved, he was not able to slay the Ender Dragon, excuse me, the Ender Dragon for the first time. You see Snub, I believe, is the only one on with me right now. Yeah, Snub flying over there from perhaps the monster experience tower, the mob tower over here. I just saw him fly back, didn't I? Or am I just seeing I might just be seeing a thing. A little bit of a graphic glitch there. But yeah, and then they afterward, Snub and Ben together did a second one, and so we got 2 beacons here in the city, which is, yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger. That's sort of Ben's mansion there, the builder of the city, the architect. That's a castle. I'm not sure what it's for. I might just have to move in there because it's a castle. This, of course, yes, the hotel, Ben's room up there, my room here, which is open right now. That's fine. Snub sleeping through the night. Tominator's room there, and I believe that is the last one that's claimed. There's one more big suite. I believe maybe we're We're gonna save that for KG. I don't know if he's seen all this yet. He saw some of this stuff here, but I don't know if he's seen everything. We also have, yeah, I don't believe I've shown any of this stuff, right? So yeah, that's the hotel. Looking great. Get out of here, you. Let's get a view. Yeah, we could put more glass in there. That was an experiment of mine. See what Ben thought about it, because again, this is mostly everything built by Ben in this city here, which is a public city. There's actually another route going here and to KG's. We need to work on KG's city next. It's a little closer to spawn. Both of them, though, easy to get to because of the nether route, but a quicker travel, a quicker route to get to KG's. This is the trade hub, which is amazing. Again, public, we have traders up here, mostly villagers, that is, mostly librarians, of course. A few other things here and there. We have my common goods, which I took out right now. I don't know exactly what I'm going to sell. I had wheat, you know, common goods, right? Logs, wheat, cane sugar, and what was the other? I had something else there too. Of course, wool. So I was selling, yeah, just common things. You see, there's Ben's brilliant berries. We saw Ben's berry farm. That was that thing over that direction. That was a giant berry farm, keeping us going in case we have no food at all. We always have Ben's berries to count on. 32 for 3 iron. We might have to work out some of the prices. I changed mine slightly there. And of course, now he also has fireworks. We got the mob farm, which gets a great amount of gunpowder. So he's going to sell some of that as well for people who don't, of course, can't AFK there, right? Not that he really does that much. I don't know. And then of course we got Snub Shop 2.0 kind of. It's not at KG City anymore since now we have the trade hub. We figured at the bottom here it was just a big empty area. I figured, you know, maybe we'll just use this as an actual player trade area, since the top is the NPC trade area. We'll just do a player trade area. So we have a few stalls left for now. We can always expand this, of course. The plan was not for these to be as big as they are, but we're gonna give this. This is also reserved for KG. He's kind of like the other than Jack, who really hasn't been. I mean, we're kind of collaborating a bit. Jack's kind of been off on his own adventure a little bit, though he's around here and there. But there's sort of, you know, the sort of the 3 architects plus myself here of what we've kind of been doing around spawn. Plus, again, like KG's city / and then Ben's city over here. So probably get KG up in here. As you can see, this was the initial setup for it. There's a little bit of an asymmetrical design happening here, that something's wrong with this pillar or something. Maybe I think maybe it's like too far forward. It's like one too far forward, and then it would be good. But yeah, that would give him a little more room. But yeah, that's that. We would have 2 on each side, 4 smaller stalls here as well. These would probably we could expand like this direction and make more small stalls there once we do, again, like open up the realms. We're kind of getting to the point. I didn't mean to do this sort of as well here in the beginning. Just take a quick look. I didn't really count, but I feel like we're at, like, I don't know, at least I feel like we're over half a dozen people who kind of are on regularly. Regulars. That was the word I was looking for yesterday in the Pokemon stream and couldn't think of. That's the one. Regulars. We got, not including my alt here, which I'm on. We got Snub. We got, sorry, not to skip over Woodstock, but we got Woodstock. He's chilling. He's just been chilling himself as well. He's our Japanese player, actually. So he just kind of does his own thing. Ben may or may not speak Japanese. I don't know, because he's done a couple things now. I think just a couple things with Woodstock. But yeah, of course, yeah. Snub, we got Ben. Of course, we got KG. Z Rex is new. I believe he's JTB, Jack's friend there. So so there's all of those guys. Mr. Jux, of course, that is Ben. That's my my mobile alt, because I bought the game in 3 different places. I figured I might as well buy it on 3 different accounts and get three characters to use, right? I don't really use that one. I do, sometimes when I am actually mobile, but of course we got Tominator, who's on once in a while, Snub's friend. Excuse me. Not ready to talk all this much this morning, I guess. Then we got Master Yokomo, who was chilling with us for the one day he was really interested in coming. I think I might have thrown that one because I accidentally had it set where people who joined were visitors, and I did not realize it. So Master Yokomo spent some time as a visitor, and didn't tell me. So that's unfortunate. But I was able to get him there. I thought we had others. Chill Next Rel is one of our earlier first day builders. He hasn't been on, and we also have he's in the Discord though. We also had Enderman Aaron. He left, so maybe he'll come back at someday. He's of course not banned or anything, but he's not here anymore for some reason. But anyway, yeah, we got like what 2, 4, 6, 8. I'd say eight regulars. 8/ maybe 9/ maybe 7. If you want to count Tominator as one. He has a hotel room, so I count that as a regular enough. So we're getting to the point. I mean, there's some days where, especially if I had like me and one in my alt on at the same time, I mean, we would be getting pretty close to the 10 player cap. Although I guess if I have my main on, then it wouldn't count toward the cap. We would have 11 in that case. But you see what I mean. So I guess I should actually, in that case, I should kind of prepare. Maybe it'd be better to use my main more often. I'm kind of doing some things on there though. Been recording some videos of what I've been doing a little bit here and there. I haven't really been doing all that much. I have plans to do stuff, but I haven't really done all that much yet with it. I'm very far out though. That's what I'll say. Yeah. So this, of course, this is Ben's mansion, sort of the first building built. And I'm just going to run up here real quick. There's not a whole lot. I built a netherrack smiley face there. I don't know if that comes across at all. That's what that's supposed to be. Just started working on our map. It's not going to go here. It's going to go in a new building we're cooking up right now. But for now, it's right here. I just started it, so it's not crazy. It's a regular map, so not locator, level 204 zoom level. I think it's kind of perfect zoom level there. And this will go in this will be like a nice big public map we'll put somewhere in another building we're making. Of course, you know where we are right now. And that's the castle there. You can see the gold block. It's funny, the 1 gold block. I don't know what this. Oh, those are the farms up there. Yeah, the dark green. The hotel right here, and then of course you got the trade hall there. We're gonna make some roads. Got this cool cherry bridge. It's been here for a bit. Over to the village. I'm going to actually redo this whole village as an actual village for people. Maybe rent those out as well as the hotel rooms. Because as I was saying, like with the growth and then again opening this back up more publicly eventually, we'll probably end up hopefully relatively soon getting a server instead, so we don't have the 10 player cap. And a couple other things that'll be nice. It'd be maybe nice to have some moderators at that point though to help out with that. So we'll see how that goes and how soon we can maybe do that. But that'll be pretty cool. I think it'll also help with like a lot of lag issues because I think Realms is just laggy. Got a lot of lag problems. I looked into it. If like multiple people at the same time are traveling. And I would imagine, especially if multiple people are traveling in different dimensions, like if someone's in the Nether traveling and someone's in the Overworld traveling, and then plus more than just those two, it'll lag the server more and more, the Realm server. So that's kind of unfortunate. We can probably have a lot better time, less laggy time if we get an actual private server or whatever you want to call it, personal server. So we'll probably go that route. There's of course again the maximum players able to get on is the other thing. Anyway, I was considering maybe working on this map a little bit. You can see a Happy Ghast is floating up there. That's Happy Guy. He was helping me with a little bit of this map, but then to be honest, I didn't want to climb back up there to get him, so he didn't help me with the last 2 parts I did. There he is. The sun sets again, so not a whole lot else happening. Okay, so that is where our structure is going to go. I didn't really plan anything. I'm kind of going to let Ben do it. He always asks what kind of materials we should use, at least if we're collaborating with a build. I think we should probably just go with some cherry. I cut down some cherries and replaced them, of course, on the edge of the forest, edge of the grove. I just built this out so we had a platform to work from. Not necessarily doesn't really mean anything other than I would like to build on the water. I'd actually like to build above the water. I think it'd be great. Just something not huge, but something that's sizable. It's going to be like a meeting hall, is I believe what Ben was going to go for, and that's where we're going to put the map. It's going to be like a big public hall. Of course, then we got Ben's mansion, we got the hotel, we got the trade hall, and then this is going to be, of course, again, this is going to be like the main village right here, because it is a village, but it doesn't have villagers right now. It has one zombie fisherman. I'm hoping I can cure him because I think he's maxed. I was using it. I got a lot of emeralds from him back in the day. There's no bed here, so hopefully Snub, I believe, may be watching, so maybe he'll sleep again for us. There's a few random beds strewn about here. In my sheep pen, there is one. Have you seen the sheep pen? Maybe you haven't. I'll show the sheep pen off. It's pretty close. It's a little sketchy actually to do right now because creepers, but we'll do it anyway. Not worried about myself. I'm worried about my sheep, but I think they're safe enough now. I had some really close calls. I lost a lot, I should say. I had close calls, I guess, to losing the entire herd. But I definitely lost some to some degree. Oh, there were so many zombies here already. Why? Oh, thank you, Snub. Woodstock and I'm sorry, Z Rex is that right? Our newest member, Jack's friend. We have been letting some people in here and there. Like mostly, if you join the Discord, you're probably going to be let in if you're cool. So it's yeah, we're pretty much open still. Snub fell from a high place, flying around. Here's the sheep pen. It's pretty amazing. Actually, what I got to do is I really need more red sheep. And I think I'm gonna do red with blues, so maybe we can get a couple more purple. I wouldn't mind that. I also wouldn't mind maybe a couple more blue. I have a bunch of yellow because I was trying to get green from blue and yellow ones, and I kept getting yellow. Oh, am I full? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got we've had a bunch of setbacks, so right now I have one shulker, and it's actually one that I believe Snub gave me, sort of, because he picked up my stuff one time, and he put it all in a shulker and put it in my room, and I had it. I put the shulker back there for him to take at his leisure, but I then died in lava and lost literally everything. So I don't have any shulkers now. I needed one, so I'm kind of borrowing this one at the moment. It wasn't supposed to be full of wool, but it is. I lost a shulker that was specifically for that a while back. That was really unfortunate. I had a ton of wool in there from here, obviously. It was my initial gathering for the shop. I also had a ton of cane sugar, a ton of log. I had all the stuff that I was selling. I had a bunch of all of it, and I lost all of it, or at least some of it. I think I got some of that back, and then I lost more of it right afterward. I've lost all my stuff several times probably since last stream, guys. That hasn't been good. But I understand my role. I think at the moment, at least, with my skill set, there's not much I can do. Yeah, I was like rocking iron for a long time, and then I just decided to make myself some. Luckily, just unenchanted diamond again, and then it was maybe a day later that I lost it in lava. So that's where we're at. Other than, of course, the stuff in my ender chest. So I got diamonds. Like I'm fine on diamonds, I feel still, although my own stash is starting to get lower because I keep losing everything. Oh man, it's been rough. It's all right. We got some good players here. Really, in my opinion, honestly, the server is not about me anyway. I didn't make this for myself. My goal, of course, was to make other things like mini games and events and stuff for players to join in on. But this is a good place for those players to kind of hang out in the meantime and sort of even build communities and stuff. So, and also it was the easiest way to just kind of start some multiplayer content was just throw up a persistent SMP, which has honestly, it's been pretty fun, to be honest. it's been crazy. It's been about as crazy, I guess, as I could have expected. We had to sort of make it a little less public, but that's just for now, I guess. We'll work on some things. We got ways to mitigate like big issues. The only real thing is cheating. Like that's the only thing that we don't allow is actual cheating, hacks and cheats. But other than that, uh, yeah, it's pretty much open now. Now that we pretty much moved out of spawn, spawn's still there. Spawn still looks nice, unless I haven't been there in a bit. Maybe somebody griefed it since I've been there. But like, yeah, back when we like literally first started, I didn't want people just blowing everything up and stealing all the stuff, blowing everything up and logging out forever, and just having to continually start from scratch. So we did have to limit who or how many who was joining, and our restricted just a bit. So, but I think we're pretty much past that point at this point, which is good. I mean, we'll have to defend, I guess, the other things we have. Snub them. I'm looking at you. We'll hire you out. Although I like to think of it as a collaborative effort by the sort of the guardians, the initial players of the server here, of the world, to sort of try to make sure that things survive whenever we open it up to more people. So now I'm literally looking at you. All right, yeah, but that's just the sheep end. It's nothing crazy. But this is gonna be the city. It's also nothing crazy. That up there is my farmhouse, so don't think that you're gonna be up there on the little cliff. This is not the farm, but it will be more farm. This is the farm I was working on here. Also nothing crazy. I just expanded and linked 2 villager farms. But it looks pretty cool. And I could probably like we could add to like this design a lot, I'm sure. And probably even make it sort of like Slime Cave farm was that KG built. KG, also known as Hitayoshi, back in the early day. Where we have like the observer or the dispensers dispensing water that cascades down the farm. I mean, this is almost a perfect area to put it in. It expanded that direction, but this is also going to be a mine. I'm going to strip mine this thing out. Farmhouse is up there. I need to make it easier way up, but it's looking pretty nice. All of this stuff's going to come out. You reuse all this stuff for the village, so we're going to get the same material palette, I suppose. Maybe throw a little bit of cherry in here and there, since of course this is I don't know. Ben didn't really name his city here. I don't remember if KG named his or not. I think he had an idea, maybe just for the name of his mansion. We do have to check that out. But as I mentioned earlier, I plan on not doing any traveling on stream anymore, because I do think that was the biggest issue with the whole lag problem. So I'm pretty much just gonna make sure we are where we need to be. I'll maybe do a little bit of like the exploring around here for the map was something I was considering doing. No, stay in there. I'm glad to see him. My fisherman is still in there, still unalive and well. Oh man, my shears are almost gone. Unfortunately, I had just one of the times right before I died and lost everything, I had just enchanted some shears because I have my awesome wool farm. And then I died and lost them. It's too bad. It's a decent bit of emeralds went into them. I don't think there's anything else really to check out here. I do want to maybe, let's see. Yeah, we're going to go this direction. If you see right here, there's a brown splotch. That is the chapel in the making. So I'm gonna head that direction. Snub, you can maybe meet me there, I guess, if you so chose. I think I was building it out of spruce, but it's probably going to be like spruce, oak, and obviously like some glass and stuff. I don't know what kind of glass, what color glass exactly I'm going to go for yet. Maybe just, I kind of like the white glass. I don't know. I might go with that. But yeah, that was kind of my build before we got into some other things. Recently, that is. I also have something else. We're going to travel through it and see if I can do it successfully without getting lost or dying. It's actually right like here. I don't know if you'd be able to see it or not. It'd be like maybe this brown spot there. We'll find out. I believe it's almost maybe nighttime again. Nope, never mind. Oh, yes, actually it is. You can probably get to a bed. Yeah, I do have a bed in the sheep pen. And, of course, in my hotel room. That's where I should go. I should also, let me make a map real quick while I'm in there. Might as well. Just in case we go out that direction. I meant to grab one of the ones from the map wall just to make sure I'm far enough out to get to the next block. Map block. All right, always grabbing all the wool I can from these random sheep. Why not, right? My shears break. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I was going to show one more thing. Ben had just built a new house. I assume it's also public, just because it's hard to miss. And also I'm thinking, I don't know if he had plans for it or not, but there's another village. If you follow this ridge down that way, at the end of it, there's another village. It doesn't go that far. It's actually, I mean, it's still quite in sight. If I was playing on PC, we'd probably be able to see the village from here with the render distance up. Maybe not even max. And there's like a nice big plains area right behind these mountains, and so that could actually be like a more rural area for our city, I guess, right? I don't know. I don't know. I hope that it becomes bustling in the future. That's why we're building for the future as we sort of get some other things prepared as well, kind of contingencies, if you will. These guys, I don't know. Like Snub probably has everything locked in at this point. I'm sure. In fact, he's doing a PvP tournament. You don't even have to have like played it all if you're somebody who ends up like joining by Friday. I think it was Friday. I don't know what time zone he was talking. I believe the Discord said 6 p.m. Friday, which is actually around the time where I would want to be starting my stream on Friday. So I'm hoping I can stream it. It's a very, yeah, Snub, he's new. That is Jack's friend, actually. You may have seen that in the Discord, Jack asking for the thing. That's why. That's him. That's the guy. I assume he is at least. Anyway, yeah. So I mean, even if you were somebody who joined before Friday, between now and Friday, Snub, it's just iron armor PvP. I don't know what else we're using. Snub, if you wanna maybe add in the chat here, what else is used here, or like, are we using any food? What is it, like iron sword as well, iron gear completely? So it's not like it's going to take very long. It's not like it's going to require like epic diamond or netherite PvP skills. He's supplying the iron, like you literally need nothing. So if you did want to join our server, you wouldn't really, I mean, you would be able to participate on Friday is what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. And 3 elytra, unless I read that incorrectly and you just meant unbreaking 3 elytra, either you're getting an unbreaking 3 elytra as a prize, or you're getting actually 3 elytra as a prize. Sorry, it wasn't clear to me on that one, Snub. But yeah, that's Friday. I believe, I don't know, I'm gonna assume you're using my time zone, so I'm just gonna say 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that might not be the case. And I don't know where exactly that's taking place, probably around here somewhere. It'd be cool if we could maybe build something for that. Snub, I don't know how much you're a builder. I'm sure you have your own builds somewhere in your secret bases, that is. I don't know how much you're into building per se, though. However, if either way, we would be interested in building you a little PvP arena for use. I'm gonna participate only because it's nice to have more participants, but I'm basically just a free win for whoever is going to be up against me. I don't know how your plan is. Going to be like some kind of round robin where everyone battles everybody once or something like that. Yeah, so I think we've shown everything here. Let me grab a map. Kind of want to take Happy Guy. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to take Happy Guy up. All right, let's do that. It'd be great if there was a lead in here. I never have leads on me. Usually because every time I start getting them, I end up burning in lava. Wait, is there a lead on this wall? No. Okay. Cool wall, though. I think I just, by the way, Ben, if you watch this in the future, which you probably won't, I think you usually just catch the live streams and hang out off stream a lot. I did take an unenchanted diamond pick, but he also just after that gave me his backup netherite pick. So, I mean, I'm sure he doesn't mind. Yo, what's up, Snub? Yes. Oh, are you not in the... I assumed based on what he was doing that he was in the stream. All right, let me get this one. I think we'll go. It's my inventory. Yeah, okay. Let me put all that wool away real quick if I can. That's right. I have a ton of red, blue, and yellow, which is a good thing. That's all the space we need, right? Is there any other wool anywhere? Let's just do this. There we go. Good old bundles, yo. Put our little levers in there too. And wait a second. Oh, I guess I will also. Can I enchant? I'll see if I can enchant this. Sorry if I break your anvil, Ben. I can replace it, but not immediately. What are we doing here? Here we go. I didn't even put anything in, and it's too expensive. Okay, well that's not good. So how do I? Can I not get him breaking on it then? Okay, interesting. Do you just have to? So do you just have to enchant this at a table and hope you get lucky, or something? Interesting, interesting. Okay, so that being said, let me see. Do I have a space in here I can open up? I do have another bundle. Hold on. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna put this in there, and let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. Yeah, we have a mason in here now. I was using him to grind out a bunch of emeralds real quick, using the cobble generator, the lava drips, and yeah, it's pretty much just free emeralds from the mason. Especially in AFK free emeralds, I should say, because of course you just AFK the cobble generator and come back and all the furnaces are done with all the stone and rinse and repeat. All the lava drips are ready to go again. All right, so pick these up. Gimme. Make sure we're past. If I do make another, I'm going to make one more map at least. Might as well make two. We can actually put those in. I just realized in bundles as well. Okay. Oh wait. Snub, are you saying the battle arena is done already? You have one? All right, I don't think I need anything else, right? I got paper. And yeah, no wait. I think I have enough paper. Make a backwards book. Get in there. All right. What am I doing? Well, I didn't need a book. That's fine. I have plenty of paper. I just we'll just make the one map. I didn't have enough for two anyway. 2 maps. That's the thing I meant to make. We'll need those books anyway. It's not like that's a bad thing to ever make. You know what? Yeah, we'll just do this. Maybe I don't have paper, but I do have a ton of cane sugar. Luckily, farmed a lot of that back. I did again. I died like yesterday and lost all that stuff. So it literally just happened. Hence the armor. Oh, it's in the making. Okay. Yeah, you're in the process. All right. We got a secret battle arena build as well to show off on Friday. It seems. Jack, by the way, He's definitely, he's confirmed that he wants to show his build. And I assume he's okay with doing that on stream. I mean, if he really wants, if he knows the way, I could always just turn off coordinates. I don't need to like know that for the stream. If he's gonna lead me to his place, I don't need to know the chords we're at. So I could turn that off, or whatever, cover it like I usually do. I guess is all I really need to do. All right, let's make that other map. But he's been like really working on something big with some crazy materials too. So looking forward to that one. It's going to be a little bit before we can use those. Oh yeah, I get distracted looking for a lead. Oh, my little netherrack pillar is still here. Just to reuse this. Oh, okay, good. Is there a way to I would have to grab the lead after getting on him. Can I even do that? It's so hard to control him. I need you to back up a little bit, sir. Oh, you're just too close. Yeah, I'm not sure I can actually get that wall mounted. I believe that's the only way. So I'm just gonna go away here. Nope. That's a block. That's another block. Snub's got it. Well, that doesn't help me though. I think I could actually. Yeah, I must be able to get it because that's the wrong thing. Do I need to not be holding something? What's up? Did you just move him? No, he's moving. It looks like I should be able to grab it based. Okay, well I picked it up. That works, I guess. So, yeah, I'll meet you over this way if you want to come. It's almost nighttime. Oh, you got tons of sheep up here now. You got chickens as well. That's Snub's Farms. That's a weird place for them, but okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. This is gonna need to be. I didn't realize how far out I made this when I made it. I meant to put it like right up on this mountain, but it ended up going on a different ridge. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, I did mean to like put my stuff away or something because I am kind of like laggy, of course. But we're not going far. We're not going far. Going like pretty much right over the water there. Snub on PC might be able to see it by now already. So we're gonna. I know now it's basically just through here. This is if you take this river. Yeah. So we're gonna make a path like a staircase, I guess. Doesn't have to be something epic or anything. Just something nice over that direction, going up that mountain. And then the top of it will probably be like a small village area, but the chapel's up there. It's also not going to be massive. It's just something tiny. But also, and this, I kind of meant it to connect to something over here, but I failed in doing that, obviously, because it's on a different mountain. But there's this like cool pass through here, and I was going to build a nice like wall that came the whole way up through it. But I mean, you still could, I suppose, right? We still could do that. And then I don't know. It seems a little much just for the chapel that I built way too far away. I should probably just move where the chapel is, because like we could have also put like a big cool bridge over the ravine here, leading over this direction. But this was a nice, this was a pretty nice mountain. I like this place. It's actually nice landing, sir. It's quite easy to get once you know where you're going. It's very easy to get to. Just down this slope, actually, over to the water, and boom, you're there. I got lost several times. I found a lot of cool stuff though because of that. This is still on the map though, so let's see here. We got this one. Yeah, so that is the dot there. And there's also okay, so there's lava. You can kind of use that to gauge where we need to be to start the next map. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, because that's the next map. We need to go farther down south. That's fine. That's that is, you remember the one stream I did a while back? That was the direction I built. I started building the. I can't remember what I'm calling it. But I got names that are sort of similar. I think I was making the. I think it was just the. I don't know. Make it the monastery. I was going to say maybe the hermitage, but I think it's going to be more public than that. Very less isolated, I should say, of a base. It's not. I don't think it's the sanctuary. Sanctuary is going to be built a little farther out. So here it is. It's nothing crazy yet, obviously, but this is just my humble. It's actually like one of the only areas I had sort of a little bit of a private space, but there's literally nothing here. Oh, hey, there's some cherry logs. I'm actually going to take those. Oh wait, actually, I'm taking all this. But stealing my stuff, stealing my own stuff. All these things that I actually use. I'll keep this stuff. I assume that I can make red, blue, and yellow dyes out of those, but I didn't really check on the yellow ones. I think I'm correct on that. So yeah, so spruce, a bunch of spruce. I'll probably end up doing some oak as well, just because. And you know what? Since I got all this, and we're here. I didn't have wheat seeds on me, as you can see by my farm. Oh. All right. Stuff's floating up in the sky, up in space. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I could probably move it, I guess, but it is a pretty nice area. Nice open mountain top. And then again, I believe it was right down that direction. Oh, I'm the driver now. Yeah, I have not. I haven't talked to Z-Rex a whole lot yet. I've said hello to him. I didn't mean to ask if he was Jack's friend, but I just assume he is. Yeah, Snub has has and is holding all 4 of the copper chest plates right now. Wait a second, wait. Oh wait, that's a skin? Wait a second, what's happening? It looks like your head's also changing. Right? It's like the back of his head's also changing color. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get the rewards, by the way. Wasn't there a cape also? I didn't think, wait, did you buy those from the marketplace? Is that where those came from? Because I didn't think there was a thing for those on Bedrock, unless maybe they're from the first 2 reward things. 31. What pup? Sydney thinks she's gonna get her treat before the middle of the stream. She's crazy. Yeah, so and then there's one more thing, I guess. I don't know if I'm supposed to show it or not, but again, I think it's pretty public, so I will. And so yeah, we get a nice view here of the. That's a lot of water. Yeah, the Cherry Grove, Ben's Cherry Grove City. I don't know what to call it. I do kind of want to start building that hall in the middle of the lake, but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want Ben to start it, and I'll maybe like help out here and there. He's got some good ideas. I feel like more of an apprentice of a builder than a real one. I've only been playing this game for a few months, guys. Give me a break. But yeah, there it is. It's this was not a cherry grove at all when it started, so that's cool. Got a couple pale oaks. Where are they? Right there as well. What happened to one of the spruces got shorn down a little bit. There was I don't think that was when we were building the XP farm though. I think that was when Ben was building his new place. So he I think he just did that like yesterday. A lot of the cherry grove, that's where I was chopping back for the new building. It looked good. It looks good, right? I wish I was on PC to give you like a really nicely render distance view of it. And graphics are a little better, although my PC is not amazing, so the graphics are only slightly better. But still, it's great. It's a really nice place. I like all the mountains he has surrounding it. And again, that's the ridge. If you follow that ridge, you'll see a village. We'll see that village in a second. There's one house. It still has villagers. For now, it'd be great if we could keep it that way. And there's a new house Ben's building. I feel like we could probably use this entire area, just like we're going to use that whole area for like the city. I feel like we could make this like the suburbs, the rural area. We could even, I mean, we could just expand from that village there, put some bigger housing in because there's more space away from the cherry grove. But of course, if you want to live in the cherry grove city, then that's a little different. And we could make a pass through the mountain right there. We could probably make a pretty cool looking thing there, but there's also just a quick way right around here, so quite easy to get to. We are in fact going to be building roads along with that. What are we calling it? The meeting hall or whatever. Going to be doing, those are the next two projects right now, so connecting everything up. At least everything over here. I'm not worried about Ben's old house over there. That's a crazy looking cave. But again, there's a lot of these crazy caves around this area because these mountains. Wait, iron farm. You made it. Did you make another iron farm? Or an iron farm? I guess we didn't have one here. I didn't think. That's not what this thing is it? I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was like a tree a tree generator or something. Is that what this is then? And this, of course, that's the mob farm up there. I could show that, I guess. It's very safe now. Are you trying to point in a direction? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know for sure, but I saw a log in there. That's not an iron. That can't be an iron farm. Did I sleep recently? I'm probably gonna get attacked by phantoms. Just so you're aware. Don't go. Don't go. Okay. Well, yeah, where's the iron farm? Can I see it from here? We do need to do something with that castle. It's very bare right now, other than the nice gold. Oh, the battle area. Where is it? Tell me which direction to go from here. That is, of course, east. We're facing east right now as the moon rises. Okay, I'm going to assume you're pointing this direction. Your head's turned this way, though, so maybe you're pointing this way. Did you make it down here on the beach? One lone tree down there. Am I going the right way? Sorry, I'm going in weird directions. It's just because I'm trying to look around. Did you build it in that cave? Oh. There it is. There it is. Sorry, this render distance is brutal, man. It's up, I think it's 12 max on Switch. It's even worse on phone. It nearly serves its purpose. If it was just a little longer, it'd be nice. Just a little bit more. 16 would be amazing. Isn't 16 the distance which the game like tries to spawn things anyway? So that seems like it should be what it is. Hey, look, there's a creeper just waiting to blow everything up as usual. We land inside of it. Yeah, it's a little farther along than the chapel. Snub will be back. All right, we're gonna be left here. Oh, look, there's a creeper just spawned inside. Well, never mind. I was gonna land in there, but I don't want to blow up your hard work, bro. Oh, oh, whoops. He's like AFK right now. That's fine. We're just gonna hang out here. That's either way. That's fine. What is hanging there? I wonder. Oh, those are the 3 elytra. So it is, yes, 3 elytra for the prize. It's waiting on the wall. Don't steal them though, because Snub's probably better than you at PvP. And he'll just take them back. I've been playing with my nephews on a different realms, our family realms, and we play in a world where you don't lose your stuff when you die, which is really nice. But at the same time, it's like if you get your stuff stolen, which I have already by them, of course. You either have to find where it is if they actually put it down, or if they just keep it on them, then it's theirs. But that's fine. We've been having some fun. It's not exactly the way I thought we would be playing the game in our family realms, but we're having fun nonetheless, I suppose. I've built a lot of crazy structures. I actually built my first redstone trap. It was more elaborate than I was planning on doing again. But it worked. I was surprised. I actually made it work. I kind of want to show it, but I'm not going to. I did want to show it. Maybe I will at some point because I don't think they watch the streams, so they won't see it. It doesn't matter anyway. I was going to show them anyway because I don't think they're going to be back to it. They saw, unfortunately, they caught the trap before it was fully ready. If I would have figured it out the night before, then they would have been toast. The only thing I couldn't figure out was how to make it auto engage. I was back there with a lever behind the trap, and I was like, this works. I can manually operate the trap with a lever, but I wasn't able to. But then I did later. I think it's too late though because I know they were back. Um, and then I saw that they were attempting themselves to make some. I don't know if they were trying to make some trap or they thought like just putting trap chests down was a trap in itself. I have no idea. But I did see they laid down a bunch of trap chests afterward. That's fine. It's like deterrent in itself that they like found something else they felt they needed to do, which is trap their own things, which they don't need to do because I don't need them to. I don't need them to. I'm not trying to steal their stuff. They don't have anything other than my things. I guess they could trap. They could steal my things and then trap them. Welcome back, Snub. Welcome back. There are creepers in your base, so I didn't want to land. We've just been, we've just been chilling. It looks pretty good so far, though. I'm assuming it's going to be basically basically the same design as what we did, right? Smaller, though. Obviously, I think we did make one that was probably bigger than it needed to be. I'm liking it so far. We got a mixture of spruce and oak here as well, don't we? And also, what kind of floor is that? Is that just stone? This just looks weird from way up there. Yeah. Yeah, you need any materials for this? That's why I was mentioning earlier. One thing that I found my place in the game, at least at this very moment, which is material gatherer. I can do that at least until I die and lose all those materials. But that doesn't always happen. So sometimes I do, in fact, gather successfully some materials. Speaking of, yeah, I have a ton of cherry logs. I don't have them on me, which is great news. But I did get a bunch of cherries, so hopefully we can get that great meeting hall ready to go soonish. Not really waiting on anything to open like the server up. I'd like to do like some sort of more RP, semi RP initiations. We could do that. I mean, just to kind of welcome people, newer people to the realms when we do get them. But yeah, since we really haven't been at spawn anymore, or recently, I don't know, you guys might have been, but we haven't been really doing much there. What is that? Is it just a floating beehive? The tree came down, but the beehive stayed. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, it was pretty nice, pretty close. I was farming sand here. Was it? No, it was this. It was this beach right here. Yeah. Boy, it looks awfully flat, conspicuously flat over here. That was for TNT mining in the Nether. I actually got some netherite. I believe I was able to collect myself the equivalent of maybe like 7 ingots, maybe 10, 7 to 10 ingots at this point. And then I also lost all the TNT I had made. I probably had like half a stack of TNT to use still. Luckily, it doesn't explode when it enters lava as a dropped item, and it just, you know, burns up like everything else. Or I would have blown up Ben's mansion. I almost, in the process of setting up the lava drips, I did almost catch it on fire, I'm not going to lie. But I was being very careful, and so I was ready to put out any fires. And then realized that, yeah, it is actually like, yeah, no wood within a block of it. So it's kind of a goofy spot at his house, but it's fine. It's a lot of empty space there. I've just been filling it with things. The heap goes on and makes other builds, and then I fill up what some builds have. Just like this castle, I'm gonna like furnish this thing. I'm gonna ask Ben, since he always helps me out. He gets wool for free. Snub you as well, of course, because you've given me so many things, and I lose them all on fire. But yeah, I do have wool if you guys want to like furnish things with colored carpets and banners and stuff. I got tons. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna like take this castle if nobody's gonna use it for sure. Nothing crazy. It definitely needs some work. I'm gonna bring some stone, some like of that cut stone, this stone brick that we have here. I really like that stuff. I think we're gonna kind of use a little bit of that. Maybe not on the outside of the castle, but on the inside a little bit. I will furnish it myself. Also, what's up with the random different blocks? So, hey, hello there to you, Cooked Lamb. What's up? What's up? Are you ready to join us in our SMP yet? I don't cook lambs, but I have a lot of lambs. Actually, I don't have any lambs, I guess. They're all full-grown sheep. You don't have any lambs either, do you? How do you get wool back on your sheep here, by the way, sir? Being that it's a giant stone floor for them. Oh, I guess I have the thing, huh? Yeah. Well, I'm like lagging not at all, and it's weird. It's like such a little lag that I'm not used to it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just because of the it's because of the beacon. We got 3 emerald. Did we just like run out or something? Is that just what we had available? Oh, where should you go to join the realm? That's a good question. How do you do that? Are you? Yeah, you're in the Discord, right? If you're in the Discord, check the Discord. I will pop a link in there real quick. I have to. Yeah. DC. Yeah, give me 1 second. I actually have to pop that up on the PC real quick, I think. Because I'm on the wrong character here. But that's all right. You're worth it, Cooked Lamb. You can try. I think there's a couple in the Gen chat already, and one of them might still be active. So you could try a couple of those. But if you put the code in, that'll get you what you need. Okay, I'm already logged into the right one, so shouldn't take too long here. And also the launcher actually launched correctly. It's possible. I'm hoping maybe in the kind of maybe like winter time or sometime during the winter. I don't know. Maybe I might even switch over to doing mostly PC Minecraft. I love the Switch, but we don't need it. We don't necessarily need it for Minecraft, right? It's nice having a second option though, or not even like second option plus second uh, character able to be on. Although if I'm not mistaken, can you have two different clients at the same time open? Two different accounts, two clients at the same time on PC? I'm a big nerd. I've multiboxed video games in the past. I could do it again. Not that I necessarily want to or need to. Again, that's one of the reasons we got multiple. It's not one of the reasons, but we do have the ability to use different systems. Mobile, man, mobile as well. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. All right, yeah. Let me see. What do you say? Anything lamb? Oh yeah, there is one. There's one still in there. Okay, you're in the Discord, so that's enough. I will repost that one then. Cool. All right. Let me do that real quick. 11 o'clock. As of 11 o'clock, October the 21st, Cooked Lamb joins the server. I know it's in here somewhere. It's probably been a while since I posted one. Yeah, I've died several times since then and told chat about it in my grief. Like, what do you do, man? When you lose everything, what do you do other than like just tell everybody? Like, hey guys, I have nothing now. I'm just standing here, just chilling now. Don't know what to do because I have no items. Just fell in lava accidentally. Wow, it's been a minute since I posted that thing. Did I post it? Okay, that never mind. I might not have. So that's why it's active because it's a private link. I'll send it to you privately then. I'm assuming we're friends, right? We will be. We will be. Learn how to use Discord. That's not. Wait, no, you're not. There you are. Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. I wasn't such a noob at Discord. I'd have this thing. Where in the world would that be? There we is. There we is. And you're going to be like almost number 10, hopefully regular on the server. And so maybe, just maybe, we'll hit that 10-player cap. That'd be pretty cool, I think. It wouldn't be cool if somebody else wanted to join, I guess, though, huh? But yeah, honestly, in that case, I would probably. That's why I really need to get things set up on my main. The actual owner, who doesn't count as a player in the realm, so I can get back here on my main. Yeah. I think I literally just sent it. It should be there. Check it out. Check it out. You know what? Well, in that case, you know what? We will. This might be a little laggy, but I'm not that concerned about it because there's nothing to be concerned about. That's why. The safe nether route we have here. Very safe. Yeah, it's gonna be a little laggy, but yeah, bear with it. Bear with it. It's also very spinny at first. That was my doing, of course. It worked how it was, but we needed that is specifically needed an easier way to get villagers up there from spawn. So I just made a path the entire way up to where the portal was. Yeah, but everybody else out there, like, subscribe, join the Discord. Maybe we'll be able to get you in here soon as well. Like I said, maybe even doing a little initiation at some point. I was thinking Fridays or Friday, at least this Friday, but maybe we can do it before Snub's PvP tournament, perhaps. Maybe we'll do it right before. It's not like we have to do anything too crazy, but if there is anybody who joins between now and then, other than Cooked Lamb, which we're gonna agree right now. But if there's anybody else off stream who joins, and we'll be back here Thursday morning as well. Nothing yet on Discord. Okay, let me see here. We got a second as we travel on the route here. I also sent you a friend request. You are Cooked Lamb, right? Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it's sent. Oh yeah, let me know again in a bit or something, I suppose. This is the longest part of the route here, and what it does is, so we're like, well, I don't know what it was here in the Netherlands. I don't know, 1600 out, negative 1600, so 1600 west, and KG is like, what he's like, yeah, 800 east. And so this thing actually takes us, if we're going relative to where we were at Ben's city there, it takes us the whole way to KG's city. So it takes us past 0 on the x-axis and goes another like 800 blocks out, almost 900, I think 900 actually. And then that's where like the junction is. And then if you take the road to KG's, you literally just go up the hill and you're there. And if you go the route to spawn, then it's slightly longer, but it's not really that bad. I guess it's really just like, yeah, probably that 700 blocks or so, maybe a little longer than that. So pretty sure. So this is the longest part. We should probably cut a little bit of a different path. There is a little bit of a path started, I believe. We just need to put a rail in, probably leading straight from spawn to Ben's place, because it would be like half the trip. I believe we hit about 0 here, and then we turn, right? It's like 40 something, I think. Either way, we'll check out what spawn is if for some reason Cooked Lamb can't get in, but you should be able to. Okay, I see some Discord things. There we go. Nice. That looks like confirmation to me. It's like the one time in Minecraft I can actually sit back and relax, drink some coffee. Really only because I die so many times that I'm always like on the grind to try to just recoup my things. At this point, I don't have anything cool. I had so many cool things from like exploring and stuff, but it's all gone. So now all the things I need to regather are just general materials, I suppose. But I just had so many of them that I lost. I really need a place that I can feel safe to put things, because that's why I lose everything, is because I always have it all on me, except for what's in my ender chest, of course. But that's basically that's what I have, and it's really not all that much that's great in there, other than diamonds, of course. That's my main diamond stash. I actually had a decent bit of diamonds on me the last time I died and lost everything, though. I had a lot of diamonds. I was literally in the process of grinding emeralds. I had like a stack of literally a stack of emerald blocks. I was getting pretty close. By the time I died and kind of got over it and started grinding again, I probably would have, at that point, if I didn't die, probably would have had an entire stack of blocks, because I was I was going hard because not only you can AFK the cobblestone generator and do all those things I was talking about for the master mason up in the house there, but in that chunk is also a ton of cane sugar, and so all that cane sugar grows while you're AFK. It's not automated, but you just run around and grab it all again, and then you got paper and stone to sell all of it to villagers that are actually standing. They're both in bens, so we have a few extra villagers. They're nothing special. They're really just things that I wanted to use for diamond or for emerald grinding. And we kind of didn't have any more room in the trade hall, so I just stashed them in Ben's like half empty mansion. I built a little spot for like a wall for them so they can't go anywhere. It's cozy, don't worry, it's cozy. But I just added something. Oh, I added a cartographer just because, just to sell more paper too. And also because I started making that map, I was going to put a cartography table somewhere. Figured I might as well just add another villager while I was at it. We didn't check that out, but I'm sure you probably saw it in passing maybe as we ran through Ben's, that big flat mansion. That mansion actually looks a lot like KG's now that I think about it. The cities are very similar. You know what, KG, you're rarely ever in stream, and I highly doubt you watch the VODs, but I'm going to say it anyway. I'm going to try to do Ben's because he hasn't really, I don't know how much interest he has in doing it, but I did want to like put extra housing in around that. If he's going to make it a real city, we should probably have more houses that aren't like just the villager homes. So I'm going to restructure the whole villager area in the Cherry Grove spot there. And then I wouldn't mind doing the same thing at KG's because he's got an abandoned village there as well. Very, very close to where he's building, well, where he built his first home, and also where he's building his, I'm assuming, his permanent mansion, at least the public one in his city there. We're lagging a little bit, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe just a bit. There we go. Yep. Alright, cool. Yeah, so we're coming to meet you, Cooked Lamb. You can come right out to the city if you want. Or, do whatever. What am I doing, Snub? I'm going to meet our new friend, our new joinee, member, that's the word, our new member. And I might take a very quick break, maybe on our way back to Ben's to get some more coffee. Yeah, this is probably the only traveling I'll really do until we get a better setup. This is probably the only traveling I'll be doing on stream. I, in fact, wasn't lagging at all until like an hour before stream started. I started seeing some lag, but that was when I was doing these maps here. Very dark. Yeah, this shows that in the upper right there is the village that's on the end of the ridge. That's to the west of Ben's there. And if you go far to the, actually, wait a second. No. You don't go south. You actually would go east from the bottom of this map. East over that river sends you to the chapel there, to the bottom left, where that little, it's hard to see in the dark here, but where that little brown splotch is. I don't quite have anything else, right? But I think we could build up this sort of area. If you go farther to the right there of where this map is, it's all mountain. He's surrounded by a giant crescent of mountain. And then you hit the river, and then there's another mountain. So it is pretty cool. That was one of the first things I mentioned when I got to this area, whenever he told me where it was and I got here. Like, yep, I love your mountains, bro. It's like, just like perfectly built in this valley where a village already was. And here we are at the slightly still open spawn, which also has a lot of quartz. We were grinding out some quartz. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention we got a bunch of quartz for Ben, and KG wanted some too. I think he still probably needs some, so we're gonna go on probably another quartz grind. Although again, Master Mason OP, yo. Oh, yeah, I guess we're okay. Well, definitely some people have definitely been here and easily found this. Either easily found it or found it and then just dug out and happened to be right next to there. Yeah, I just wanted to make it a little less accessible, and I guess I didn't know if I really had a plan on showing it on stream or not, but there is still a portal there. It's just not something that you'll immediately stumble upon, because this used to be like the only door into this area, into our old base, and the portal was just right there, right? You know that. You all know that because you've all watched before. Someone's definitely been down below, and again, it's actually, I think, a lot nicer than it used to be. In fact, now 0-0 is right here instead of on the top corner of the building. Now it's right where it should be, I think. Um, it's actually pretty cool, isn't it? Expanded the farm. I did take out Enderman Aaron's home since he did leave the realm, and we're not really here anyway anymore. If he wants to join, he's obviously welcome to build a new home for himself at either city or wherever he wants. That'd be great. In fact, it'd be great. But yeah, there's that. It's a pretty nice empty building, bare building. But yeah, the farm's huge. I just would ask that anybody taking the wheat from there would replace it with seeds. That'd be amazing. That would be wonderful. Guess we're gonna be invaded real quick here. One sec. Okay. Since I'm terrible at the game, I'm just gonna not try to crit. All right, let's see what's going on down here. Oh yeah. Because I did close off because there's nothing here anymore. This is sort of a different area than the spawn up at the top, so I kind of closed it all off. I had my bed here. This is that old area. That's like a goofy. That's the way that I had to get to the now open portal. But of course, everybody in the realm already knows and can connect easily to the spawn portal. So as soon as they spawn themselves in here, they're probably like, "Wait, what in the world?" And then found themselves easily out right there. Although I am going to probably close that back up. Now I know you can actually move that portal quite a distance. I was doing a lot of different portal hopping and things in my realms with my nephews, and I realized those things you can move them decently far, and they'll still connect to the same Nether one. So I've also had some times where it did not happen the way I thought it would. So this is where we're at here. A bunch of what are you guys? Just nothing? Okay, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell with the fur wearing guys. But yeah, they're unemployed because there's nothing to employ them anymore here. Pretty much cleared this place out. I did mean to take more beds. Like nobody even cares to come back here anymore. It's been raided. It was raided so many times. At some point you just got to give up on it, right? So we did. Jump on some carrots real quick here. Cooked lamb, you making your way in? Yeah, none of this is relevant anymore. I mean, if someone wanted to move in, I guess they could. There's nothing here, of course. It's the structures here, I suppose. But there's nothing else. I mean, there's also still this. This whole thing is still here, so you could easily set up a farm for yourself, even an auto farm for yourself. What did I do wrong? I was having trouble with mine on my on the server on the world with my nephews. I couldn't figure out what was happening. Wait. Does the fence change something? Because I had... No, it shouldn't, right? Because the hoppers used to be right next to the farm here. That's what used to be right across from it, from these blocks. It's the same way I set it up on my farm. But everything washes straight down, and it doesn't go in to the hoppers. So, hey, that's weird, right? Yeah, but it's a little nostalgic, and you know what? Whenever I come here and I'm kind of just on the server by myself and no one. Oh, sorry about that crazy lag. Oh my goodness. Yo, what in the world? That has not been happening the whole time, right? Let me just pause here for a second. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sort of back, I think. Okay, there we go. Is the Oh no. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize we were. Yeah, we're still lagging kind of hard though. Is that just the game, or is that also me? Am I also lagging my voice? That's crazy. I'm still gonna blame Realms for this though. I'm gonna watch this back and see how much of this was lagging. Sorry about that. The carpets are never saved. You know, nobody ever saves the carpets when they remove them. What do you guys do with them? Do you just take them with you? Anyway, lag aside, I think it is a pretty nice building. And I don't know, like I don't actually lag in the server that much. I don't think anyone really lags. I'm not lagging in the game really right now. Even when I was traveling this time around, it wasn't anything like last stream. That was like really bad, so bad that I died several times. Um, I can't believe our pumpkins have lasted this long. They were one of the first things griefed on like the very first day, but they've been going strong since then. That's not an invitation though. Did I just? Oh, I'm full. Okay. Cooked lamb. Did you go MIA? Really go MIA? I guess. Are you MIA? Yeah, we'll probably open the common shop back up. I mean, we're gonna obviously open it up. I have probably still the same materials. Um, yeah, I guess I'll just maybe have to rethink some of them. The cane sugar being one because of you can kind of farm it AFK at the same time as some other stuff in the city now. So I don't know if I really need to sell that. Like, because if you really wanted some, you could probably just go do it at the mod farm and you grab some from the mod farm every time you're up there, AFKing that because they're next to each other. So maybe not that. Wheat and wool and logs were my other things. I don't know if there's any farms other than whatever that weird thing is also next to the mob farm there. I guess that to me it looks like a tree because I also saw the you can input what do you call it, bone meal, and so it's something natural growing. And there's a log in there. It's got to be a tree generator, auto tree farm. But I guess it's only, well, I don't know. It probably gives you as much as you really want, though. About to go back in. You know what? Cooked lamb. It's pretty. I think it's pretty clear where you need to go here. Oh wait, did I not grab an extra? No, of course. I think there's extras inside. I'll check though. I'm assuming you're watching. If you're not, then I guess you know it doesn't matter either way. But oh, maybe you said something on Discord to me. It'd be easier if it was in chat. You did say hello. That was just the accepting of the request, showing that you were there. I'm gonna pop this in here though. If you're gonna join us. Oh, I see the encoding overloaded again. Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Yeah, I'll just do that. Well, how much that'll actually change anything, though. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. I don't know. That might be my PC acting up too, though. Yeah. So if you wanna come to where we are, got a minecart there in the one singular chest. And yeah, if you come into this, which used to be Shill's hut, it still kind of is, but it's not anymore because no one's here. No one lives here. No one lives here. Yeah, and then there's a portal right there. There's also a bed there. I guess there's really no reason since it's spawned, but there is a bed there. And then boom, there you have it. You're right ready to go down the rail. I think there should be at least one. Yes. Good. I guess we have some iron on us. And yeah, pretty self-explanatory, I'd say. Yeah. Let's head back, guys. Sorry, this is going to be even worse. I do hope that my voice is at least not terrible, but I'm assuming it is. Just seeing if there's anything I can do to help it. All right, now you can test it for myself. All right, well, at least right now I'm not lagging. My voice isn't, I should say. All right, okay, at least you can hear what I'm saying. That's good. I'll take my quick break now since we're gonna just lag through this anyway. Here it is. I didn't really show this when we hit it the last time. Again, sorry. We're just gonna be lagging around it. But Spawn, Ben, KG, again for your sake, cooked lamb. Again, you can go wherever you're coming from. Spawn, obviously. KG's been offline. He said he's been sick and he hasn't really been locked in quite yet. But he has been back on a few times. So not a whole lot of action at the moment at KG's, but we will probably be building that up in the near future. But for now, yeah, if you're joining us, then follow Ben's path here. And it's a bit of a long one, so just kind of sit back and be prepared to wait a little bit. I do hope you join us, though. Been waiting for you. Your name and your icon, maybe not your icon here, but your icon on Discord is, after all, a Minecraft piece of cooked mutton. So you got it. I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the hopefully not laggy music. Hopefully it's just the visuals on this long journey as I go get some coffee. BRB. Sydney's ready for her cookie, as you can tell. So. All right. I was watching Sydney on my phone this time while I was upstairs.
All right. I was
Well,
watching
sorry.
Sydney on my
You
phone
can
this
now.
time
You
while
now you know. Now you know I was. I'm not lying. Are we? Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're still traveling here. I didn't realize. I had a feeling, but yeah, she just watches up the stairs the whole time, doesn't she? Just waiting for me to come back down because she knows. She's over there. You probably heard her shake out of glee. Okay, she's gonna go on the other couch now. That's real nice. I give you a cookie and you leave. I'm gonna take a nap. All right, that's almost perfect timing. Good to know. I really hope that once we go in here, the lag is going to stop a little bit. I don't know why it would, but I mean, were we really lagging that bad the whole time? I wasn't really watching, so. Because I don't think that. I mean, we had different kind of lag last time. I think it was like the connection server lag. This is just. This actually seems more like it's on my end, but I don't know. It's pretty bad. It's just like super low frame rate. You're basically just watching screenshots, I guess. Um, all right, well, we're back here. Cooked Lamb has not joined us yet. Because it seems like we're just lagging a bunch, I feel like it's probably a worse idea to go traveling around. So let's not do that. I'll do it on my own time. Next time you see this map, it'll hopefully be a lot bigger. And also in a different place, but that is something we will kind of work on here. Let me try to remember where in the world I put all those logs. You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't need the logs that I already cut, right? Just need to go get more. That's all. That's what we're going to do. Maybe. Yeah, so I guess I get a lot of the natural above ground natural items, the green items. It's like that's kind of like what my shop is about, I suppose. Green again meaning your cane sugar, your food, your in this case specifically wheat. But probably also I want to upgrade, of course, to golden carrots. So I'm farming carrots. I'll upgrade to the golden carrots. I'll probably have like a there's Templar's common goods, and then I'll probably have like a side shop that where I sell like slightly less common goods, but still golden carrot, just like upgraded stuff, golden carrots, colored wool, maybe that kind of stuff. Upgrades of all the things that I have. I don't. You can't really upgrade. I guess I could sell like books or something. Could sell some enchantments, but now it's like, what's the point? Whenever there's a shop or the trading hall itself is literally right above us. In that case, it would be. Man, I'm sorry for that lag. It is so bad. But again, at least the audio seems like it's fine. We're gonna get both. Been kind of clearing the oaks back on this side. Ben has done. I assume it was him that did all the cherries up to this point. I did like a few, literally like 3 or something. I replanted where I cut there. There are a few oaks. I've actually been cultivating oaks though on my own, kind of on this side. That right there. I think we flew over with Happy Guy. We went over top of this mountain when we were looking at it. There's Snub. What's up, Snub? But initially, I explored over there because of that giant hole. So I went through that to get there before. Nice diamond block you're just carrying around with you. Yeah, so I was pretty much just going to cut back probably all these oaks, replant them. I have a bunch of oak, have a bunch of. I'll probably get more cherries as well. That was luckily not your netherite. Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I do have a pick to actually pick this as well. Wow, alright, well that recouped a lot of our losses. Luckily you're not listening through the phone, or that would have been very loud, but still probably was loud, sorry. It's a good place for it. I'm just gonna keep it right on the floor right there. I can see it just fine. Snub's like, please get out of that armor. You're on stream, sir. Wear some proper attire. But no, yeah, we are. I mean, I was not planning on dying and losing all my things. Like that's why I was this last time. I should say this last time I died, which is why I was carrying everything on me. I didn't think that I was in danger of dying so at all. And most of the time, it's like if you do, it's like okay, if I do somehow die here, it should just be I'm at home. I should just be able to go grab my stuff, but that's just not always the case, is it? Learn the hard way. Learn the hard way so many times. That was the last my first Minecraft world video. Yeah, was a lot of that. The first time I learned the hard way, really. Yeah, we're gonna plant all this. I kind of like having it sort of like form into oaks. The cherries kind of like become oaks as it goes this way, and then up the mountain, and then it's spruce over there. Have a lot of different stuff around here. There's several pale gardens. Am I not picking those up? What do I have here? Lots of stuff. I always go with a red shulker whenever I'm down to 1 now. It was a regular, but I had to dye it red because it's I don't know, man. Red wheat because of all the poppies. It's harkening back to all our poppies from our first iron farm, which is destroyed now. Back at spawn, everything's destroyed back at spawn. By the way, so I mean you can build there, you can hang out and live there as long as you please. You people out there who join. But there's not much there, and it'll probably get like slightly grieved or at least looted, So just so you know. All right, that's enough space, I guess. We have to get rid of our wool. Oh wait, we can do this too. Get rid of those. There we go. We can keep. Oh, that's right. One more thing we got to grab. Yeah, we can put those in. That's right. Let's keep track of all the stuff. I guess I'll just wear this axe out. I just fallen. This looks like a creeper hole. Yeah, so I mean, if you're whatever type of player you are, especially maybe if you, I guess I shouldn't say split, especially, but Snub is again having that PvP tournament, so and we'll need, we kind of have, we have builders and things. We need regular citizens, right? You always need just regular citizens in your realm. Have some great builders. So again, you don't have to like even really do that. So if you are more of like an adventurer or PvP or whatever, yeah, feel free. You can always move in. We have also there's Jack, and like I said, we are going to eventually get to see his place. He just, I believe, recently got all the materials he needed for the build. So he didn't start the build yet, but he does have the materials. I think, for the most part, he's got like there's a few rare ones he's still working on, but other than that, he's get out of here, bro. Other than that, he is, I believe, ready to start creating. All right, I'm gonna go back and sleep. Snub, are you near a bed? You're always probably nearer than I am because of your elytra. I'm just afraid to like lose another elytra, to be honest with you. There's a slightly limited amount of them. I mean, in like the distant future, I'm sure if it would ever happen in the distant future, I could like, you know, obviously being the owner of the realm, I could reset things a little bit. But as it stands, I'm trying to go as long as we possibly can without turning on cheats, just so we could play as vanilla as naturally as possible with the game, right? But that of course until I need to really actually do something, and then I'll have to do it, and then you'll just have to take my word that I'm not cheating. After that, that's kind of it's the easiest way for you all to know that I'm on par with you, and also just to be able to see how terrible I am at the game. I mean right, that's kind of a giveaway there, but I mean you know that I'm on par with you because there's no way for anyone to, if someone's cheating, they're doing it outside of the game. You know, I like third party. So hopefully we can keep that going as long as possible, just so you guys can rest assured. Even if I had even if I had like cheats enabled and was able to sort of help myself, I don't even know if it would help, to be honest with you guys. I think I'm just cooked. I think I'm cooked. I am going to get some real PvP training. I'm going to enter this tournament. I might learn. I told Snub maybe I'll learn something. Oh yeah, full. We can't get other logs here. But I am going to get some real PvP training, and after that, at some point, maybe someday. But to be honest with you, I mean, on the PC, I'm not like completely terrible. I've survived some crazy things. I feel relative again to like what I've been able to do on console here on Switch. It's much different. What? It's just so different. I really haven't played all that much on the PC, so I feel if I would really lock in on learning how to play properly on the PC, I don't know, maybe it'd be not so bad. I don't want to do that for the PvP tournament though. I'm probably just gonna play on the console still. See how I can do. See how I can do with that. I really need some space though, yo. I'll just get rid of my helmet. Copper helmet. I have so much junk, man. I never have anywhere to put it. That's what I'm telling. Okay, I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna do a little trusting here. I mean, stuff's pretty safe here around Ben's, I would say. Stuff's been pretty safe, for now at least. Dude, this is like perfect placement also for the beacon, by the way. I think. Because it's like slightly odd. It's on this side of Ben's mansion. So that where you kind of, because we're going to have paths through here. We really have to work on that. Paths in these torches will be better. This is the path right here, basically. Hotel. Go that way. You can either branch. You can branch off really to any direction. That castle's like on the other side of a ravine, though, so you got to be careful over there. It's tough. It's kind of tough, to be honest with you. If you're a noob like me, it's tough with all the cherries. Sometimes. Now I know my way around, luckily, so I don't have to worry about falling in that chasm. And all right, yeah. I trust enough. My door is just always open, I guess, right? Maybe if I didn't leave my door open all the time, stuff doesn't get stolen in here, though. Hopefully, it'll stay that way. Not that I don't have anything left here. Anything that was worth anything, I kind of stole on my own already. Store my excess wool for now. But don't worry, guys. If you're thinking about sniping this at some future point, it's not going to be here. Don't worry. Don't even look. Don't even worry about looking. It's not worth it because it's not going to be there. Helmet and what else don't we really need now? kind of have, I don't know, whatever. I'll store a stack of that here, I guess. Everything else I kind of want to keep. The netherrack I don't really need to keep. I guess I have enough stuff to build with, or to just junk blocks to climb with, or whatever I need them for, right? Okay, let's actually go get a bunch of wood now. Probably have to use some of those diamonds. In fact, I will right now. I could, well, yeah, I can't. It's kind of seems like a waste, I guess, but not really. Like, I keep losing my diamond axes, but I tend to use them a lot just because I don't know, they like do like decent damage at least. Kind of second as a sword, as your weapon. So maybe not so much. Yeah, I don't know if like it's a little different in Java compared to what we have in Bedrock here. I know like they work different against shields. I did find that out recently. Yeah. Oh, you know what I just realized? I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just checked what the guy. I can't remember what he has. The dude at the trading hall. There's a toolsmith there, and he has an axe, both axes, one of each, and they're definitely not bad. I can't remember what he has. We need to go. Oh wait, I'm going to sneak in here real quick. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone. You'll be sneaky about it, because we're sneaking. We're going to use this. We're going to use the clerk's anvil. Oh wait, my book is, yeah. Look, we're going to have an extra spot as well. Nice. That's always good. Yeah, for some reason, only some things you can like access, like use things while you're crouched. Axes are good for that, unless it's a copper chest. A weathered copper chest at all, of course, because then you'll just unweather it. So you just unweather the whole way, wasting your axe, but you'll eventually be able to open it while crouched. Yeah, I guess. Wait. Let's. No, I guess it's yeah. It's too late. Let's just do it. Whatever. This is probably at this point, since I already kind of didn't need. I mean, I need this for other things, but I'm going to need it for this anyway. There's no reason to waste more emeralds on a different diamond axe and then just have this thing. So I might as well just do this. And I'll work on. I don't need mending on it right now. Yeah, we're not sneaking anymore. It's fine. We did our deed. It's too late now. We now just need to book it right. There you go. Embarrassing. Hello, cow. I took out so many cows on my adventures. Recent adventures of exploration. This lag is horrible. This lag is just so bad. Wow, there's a lot of chasms around here too. Wow. He's surrounded by mountains and ravines, both. Hello down there. Wonder what he has. I don't want to find out though. Too far. And try to not have to move around anymore now, right? We're gonna kind of stay put. Hope that maybe helps the lag as we chop down this entire forest. Where was the? Did we take the whole cherry out? There it is. Right back where it was. Where's the next closest one? Those, they don't. I don't think they grow if they're too close. So, I'll space them out enough. That one seems close, but probably just because we still have the canopy left up there. Junk block. Guess we'll go with cobble. Yeah, so again, I'm pretty much, I guess I'm just gathering materials now for the meeting hall. So, I mean, I don't know, the earlier you get into the realms, I guess the more you can kind of solidify your place in some kind of society here. Of course, Ben is the builder, and I guess you'd call him like the mayor here. Oh, look at that! There is the Angelus alarm. So we might as well do that. Noon. Sorry, still don't have that up there text for the screen for you guys, but I will. I will soon. I promise. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Behold the handmaid of the Lord, be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection, through the same Christ our Lord. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Yeah, we almost died. I don't think we blew anything up, though, that was important. Not even ourselves, really. I mean, we wouldn't lose anything here, so. Last time I ran the whole way back to the hotel, Snub slept as soon as I got there. I feel like it's going to happen again if I do it. Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Thank you. Let's start over here. Start/continue. I think I might just wait for the oaks. I'm just going to wait till I cut them all down and then replant the whole thing. Should be a little quicker. Try to knock them all out real quick so then maybe we can just pick everything up all at once. Oaks are obviously the best with apples, right? So I did plan on farming. That's what I'm gonna. I mean, okay, so that would be the other like extra thing. We'll probably like sell maybe cherry logs or whatever. Yeah, I know the lag's bad. It's horrible. It's just barely watchable. It would be unwatchable if the audio was also lagging. But as far as I'm aware, it is not, right? So, I mean, yeah, you're basically just watching a picture show, but at least there's audio that goes along with it. And yeah, that's why I'm not doing anything like super intensive, because if I was, you'd really not know what's happening. I'm just chilling. That's kind of the goal anyway. Again, like I mentioned earlier, we're not, my goal isn't like to do anything. I mean, I will eventually, probably. But for now, you know, I mostly made it just so people can come hang out. The streams on here, there's other Minecraft content I plan on streaming that's not just the SMP here. But in the meantime, this is one of the main things I can do. But really, I'm just kind of using it as a promo for our realms, to be honest with you. And I guess I should then give the disclaimer again that the Realms itself is not laggy at all, like the stream is right now. For whatever reason, it's not right, Snub, because you usually watch all the streams. It's usually not this bad, right? This is not normal, correct? Because I usually don't like pay attention. I've never seen it. I did notice it though a while earlier on. So I don't know. I've never noticed it in past streams doing that. Yeah, there goes that. Okay, cool. It's not usually, yeah. Okay, so it's just being bad. But you guys get the gist, right? Just know that the Realms itself isn't. Sometimes you might have a little bit of server lag because Microsoft, but yeah. Other than that, Realms is actually it's not. So even like the last stream where it was actually server lag for me, that's also not normal at all for me at least. I think sometimes other people get some bad lag, connection lag, but it is kind of few and far between. The worst part of it is, hey, KG's on. The worst part of it is, like I said earlier, whenever a lot of people are traveling at the same time, I think maybe others also probably experience some of the server lag that way. But it's not this kind of lag we're getting here. I wonder if KG's in the stream. Are you here, bud? Bro? You usually aren't, so I'm gonna assume no. So I should just say yo. Yeah, I want to build his city next, but I do have to. I mean, I don't have to. I can do whatever I want next, I guess. But I did want to do probably the same thing if he's okay with it, I guess, because it's technically he's like the mayor over there. Ben's the mayor here. I just kind of I just offered, not really offered, but I kind of put it out there to Ben that I would do that here. To just reformat the NPC village into an actual village with slightly bigger housing, so they're usable by real people, real video game land people. I just say streaming right now, by the way. Yeah, we'll probably just go a bit longer. We're just checking stuff out at this point since everything's so laggy. Also, I did not grab my coffee. It's ready, but I didn't grab it, so I'm gonna have to go snag that real quick here. Next nighttime, before the sleep comes in. Nice. It is nice. It is more of just a just so you know thing. Yeah, nice. A lot of oak saplings. I used to have a nice diamond hoe. I'd be getting rid of all these leaves, clearing this place up so I actually see know what I'm looking at. Let's take these guys out of here. Let's put these on as well. I don't know. Why not? Maybe we'll find a use for these vines at some point. Grab a couple of them. I had some, but again, they're all gone now. Actually, some of them might be at my in my apartment room. Yo, Snub. Since I don't feel like typing right now, tell KG. I don't know if you saw last time. There's both the hotel room open for him and also the trade hall. What do you call it? Like stand or little shop place. Both of those that would be for him. You should let him know that those exist. He'll have his too. He'll have his secondary locations, right, for his businesses. Oh, and I'm gonna ask just real quick because I can. Need quartz still because I think he needs a decent bit. And now that we haven't, I feel like probably an easier way to get it. I mean, if you want to mine it out, I'm sure there's plenty. But if there's anybody that actually has a lot of emeralds, like somebody like him, maybe. Just buy it from the mason. I think it's maybe worth it 1 for 1. Am I wrong about that? Sorry, this is not helping the stream, is it? Yeah, I'll just have to ask KG about that village after stream. I never feel like typing while I'm streaming. It's just so hard. Get mending on this thing later. Don't really need it while you're cutting since you don't get any XP this way. It's like one of the worst things about the axe is there's no real way. I mean, I do it at the mob farm. That's like the only way to get to really mend your axe, your hatchet. Maybe it just didn't have, I think it did have Unbreaking though, but I felt like, I don't know, I felt like it took a really long time using it as my weapon as I was also trying to mend it at the farm. I wonder if is it a little worse in that regard than the sword? Like keeping durability when used against mobs. Hello there, sheep. Oh, never mind, I don't have any white wool on me. Well, here we go. I actually got stacks, a couple stacks of white wool now. So we'll sell that. We'll be selling blue, red, yellow. As you've seen, how many of those sheep I have. Try to get into selling some of the other stuff. I'll have to find some prices for all the different colors because some of it is we don't have very much yet. All right, let me just finish these shears off. Nope. Thanks for helping out those sheep. Appreciate it. Donkey just chilling, watching it all happen. We have a fourth. Of course, we're right next to our sheep pen. Oh, it's about nighttime too. Yeah, there's. I mean, it's at least a farm, but I never finished it. This is not that we have one that is working. That's set up over at the over the mob farm over there. This was my attempt. I'll probably still finish it because, yeah, of course, obviously, whenever I'm over here at the sheep, and that up there, you saw that plank, that wooden plank. That was just to close off this. This is access to the cane. The cane's going to be on that side. Sheep pen over here, obviously. Always ready. I mean, you could literally just stand in here and shear sheep all day because they're just always ready to go again. Grass is always respawning at a rate that they can do that. I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get this red for now. Actually, I should. Oh, there's blue just sitting in here. Oh man. Okay, let's get this thing. Grab those. Do have our wool in here. Oh yeah, we have an extra spot now. And I think we'll just put more wool there, right? Try to get more. Yeah, I'll try to get another stack of the primary colors in there. Try to grab. I don't know how much is left down here. Then. Who knows how much is sitting around here? Oh wait, was that 2 stacks of blue already? Blue. I don't see any other ones. I don't think. Kind of hard to see. It's really hard to, it's getting very hard to get the ones that you want. Like if you want specific colors to breed, it's very difficult. That's what that's all for. I bring 2 of them over and I just stick them in there until I'm done with them. But that's why there's so many yellow ones. I wasn't able to get a green. I assume it works that way for all of the colors. okay, we do have 2 stacks of blue. All we need to do is add 1 stack of yellow in there, and we'll have 2 stacks of all of those. Let's get some more red, because I know I have more yellow than anything. Oh, wait, yeah, hold on. Purple. Give me that one. Definitely get the ones that we have the least of, right? That makes the most sense. 1 purple sheep. What did we just pick up? That was not what we wanted. Red. There we go. Let's get the pink one, which is a non-natural pink one. That was one that I don't even know how that. I guess it was a red and a white. I was trying to do red and blue. Or blue. Okay. Keep missing. Purple's ready again. Let's get black, brown. Of course, I don't have any room. Oh, I did have some black on me already, though. Orange. Yeah. The different grays? Yeah. No, they were the same. I didn't pick it up. All right. All right, that's it. Actually, these shears are still going. These things are strong, man. There we go. All right, somebody slept too, so it's daytime right now. I think that was all. Let's get out of here. Stay out. Get up, get up, get up, go. Never know when there's like a creeper just standing up there waiting for us. Get some of these out of here. Where I was initially, this is probably where the oaks are going to go. We'll start basically this entire mountainside, where the chairs are basically going around the whole lake. You get to this side of the lake, and I think you will have like a line of, well, there's some cherries there too, I guess. Never mind. That does also. That's fine. Actually, I'll just clear out all these oaks the entire way over here. Yeah, we'll just replace all these with cherries then. Where was I then? Oh, I was over there. That's right. There's like water running just straight over the land over there. I was farming some oaks over there. Maybe we'll just keep it over there so it'll be right below where that hole is, where maybe we'll make a path up to the pass, the wall in the pass that I was kind of making. I'll probably finish. I don't know what exactly it'll look like or be used for, but maybe actually, you know, maybe it'll be the stair. We can make it a staircase up to the top of there. Pass and stairs, both. Pass, stairs, bridge. All in one. And then, I don't know, maybe I'll just move the chapel onto that top of that mountain. Makes the most sense. I just really like how it looked on the other one. A nice open space. I mean, we would just make this one open, I suppose. Whatever. Whatever. That's nice. Now I kind of have an idea of what I got to do. Clearing these guys out, these oaks. Give me 1 second, though, since I'm standing here right now. Let me go grab my coffee real quick. BRB again. You can watch the sheep while I do that. Alright, sorry. Keurig actually messed up, so I had to run it again. Okay. So, hello sheep. I'm gonna leave you alone for now since we used the shears up. I would love to. Hey, hello there, horse. What's up? I would love to get a new pair of enchanted shoes. I don't know where she's going. I don't know where you're going. There's nothing up there for you. Yeah, I feel like as soon as I would make a pair of enchanted shears again, I would probably just like lose them. So it's too bad, man. Let's cut these out. I am one hungry fella. Some carrots. Horse is like, can I get one of those? Sure, wait. Oh, sorry. You could if I could give you one, but I can't. Sorry. Shows you how much I know about the game. Yeah, so like I said, I was kind of, cook lamb, all of you out there, anyone out there who does want to join. You want to kind of solidify yourself in one of the communities, Ben's, both, really, KG's and Ben's cities, the two main cities. I don't know what Jack plans on doing necessarily. If he's gonna keep his place semi-private, kind of, have his own base, where it's a public base, but not really, for people, not really a city or anything like that. Okay, bye. What's up? Come cuddle. That's more like it. But yeah, we have Ben's and KG. We have at least two places that I believe would like to be built up. Obviously, Ben's got his hotel or hotel/apartments already, so we have a place to stay and store your things. Maybe even find a job to be hired for. Maybe even as a guard. I don't know. We could probably use some, I'm sure. As we grow, of course. Right now, we're pretty good. I guess you get to keep your wool sheep. No. What are we looking like here? Okay, nice. Yeah, I don't think I was checking. I was doing enchanting on my my other world, my realms with my nephews. I believe that I can't remember which one it was. Looting is the one that goes on an axe. What in the world, creepers, bro? Get out of here! Why are you all over? Why are you all next to me? That's not helpful. Why do I not have arrows? Is a better question. I should have like a whole stack. Any other creepers around here? There's the horse. Oh, they all forgot about me. Okay. See, here's the question. Iron sword, 6. It's the same as the diamond axe. Okay, so diamond axe isn't amazing, but it's one less slot. Well, I'm bad. Got a hole. The others? No. It's fine, we can deal with this. What's up, dog? Alright, and then another creeper comes and blows it back up. Good enough for me. If it's good enough for me, it's good enough for everybody because I'm the only one who cares. Make things look nice, man. I thought my younger nephew cared about that, but now I realize he doesn't. He'll leave nerd poles up all over the place if it means stealing my stuff. They've stopped though. They've been building something. They've been building a base. I spent a lot of time building a cool base for us and building up some nice stuff to like help us out there. And then they just went off and built a new base for themselves. Okay, well then, if that's how we're playing it, then that's how we're playing it. Kind of like what happened here, except you guys have the better things. Like if there's something that was actually worth stealing, it wouldn't be my stuff in this world. It'd be anybody else's but mine, pretty much. And you know, maybe be the same in the world with me and my nephews as well, except they haven't done anything. Well, one of my nephews hasn't done a whole lot of anything. He's done a little bit of nether combat, and then he's been building this. He started, I think, building a house, and then my other younger nephew joined in, the one that keeps trying to steal my stuff. So I think, I don't know, maybe my older nephew just wanted to hang out and make a base. So, oh yeah, there's not a bed here anymore. I always think there's a bed. I guess it's not really nighttime. All right, let's. You know what? We got enough logs for now. You need more. Let's see what we can do here. For the last bit of the stream, I suppose. Oh wait, am I not lagging anymore? Yo, we're not lagging. Maybe it's because I stopped traveling like a crazy madman all over the world. Well, we have so many oak saplings. Well, didn't realize how many we were getting. Okay, what can I take out of here? Why do I have a stone pickaxe in here? Okay, I think maybe I can take that out. What do I even do with this thing? It's going to come back up. I think I threw it far enough. I won't pick it back up, though. I'll probably get like once I get enough, once I get some shulkers back, I need to actually go get some myself, though, instead of just mooching off everybody. But once I get a couple more, I will actually have one. My goal is to have one for each of my resources. Yo, you know, like a real merchant would. We're not there yet. We're not there yet because I keep losing everything. Everything, man. All right, I need a crafting table out here. Do I have any? So then you can't get yourself comfortable. You just being antsy. Speaking of, that has sort of nothing to do with that, but I was just usually like sometimes if it's like Sunday, we'd go over to the house, my parents' house early, and she's always very excited about that. And that reminded me of football, of course, because that's usually what we're doing on Sunday is watching NFL over there. And that reminded me, I won my fantasy league this week, my matchup this week by literally 1 point. And then the guy that I had playing last night got hurt after he scored 1 point, got me 1 point past my opponent. He got hurt after I saw that. I saw I was 1 point ahead, exactly 1 point ahead before I went to sleep last night. And I woke up and I saw that I had won with 1 point ahead. Hopefully it stays that way because you're gonna wait like a day. There might be like some slight shifts in the scores, and I could actually end up losing because that's so close. I mean, there could be a 1+ point change in a score somewhere that makes me lose, and that would be my luck probably. But as it stands, I ended up winning by that 1 point, and he had gotten hurt at some point right after that. So that was pretty crazy. My fantasy season has been okay. It's been all right. I thought it'd be going a little better based on my draft, but that seems to be the case every season. So I'm not really that surprised. Come on, it's not what I want. And I don't know, you know what? Actually, hold on. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. I don't know exactly how it's going to be built, but I think I'm just going to get it elevated. And if we want to kind of finagle it from there, then at least it'll be there. I guess all I have to do is get this dirt out. I just want some kind of junk. I like dirt, obviously, so I don't have to like. It takes a little bit, but at least you don't have to. Break it with anything except your hand. You don't have to waste any durability. I think that'll probably be elevated enough, right? I'm thinking oak, cherry. I mean, I don't know. Those probably look decent together, right? Get that, you get the color of the logs themselves thrown in there. The cherry wood actually looks really cool. Wait, we can see that without going down there. Like that dark look. I'm basically the log. They're all the woods are the same as the logs pretty much, but I don't know. The cherry looks pretty good there. So we utilize that. Yeah, let's check our height here. I think that'd be pretty cool, right? Yeah, yeah. All right. I really have. I mean, I have some some ideas for this, but again, this isn't my city, you know. It is sort of, obviously. I mean, I feel like a resident at least. Yeah, but you know. I do believe Ben told me he wasn't going to be able to make the stream today. Maybe if we went a little later, but we're streaming normal time today for once. Is that? No. Okay, one farther over here. Whatever. We could actually make it like that. It's 5 and 5, right? Is it? Why? No, it's 6 and 5. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Like I said, decent size probably. Something that can comfortably house all the citizens that would want to show up at once. Obviously, it wouldn't be that many, as we still have just realms at the moment. But like I said, also earlier, I'm hoping that soon. The plan is to get a server at some point so we can have unlimited quote unquote number of people on. I'm really just waiting until we need that. Once we need it, I'll do it. As far as price goes, it's pretty much the same, I think. I like having access to the marketplace stuff. That's kind of cool. But I can also just like buy some of that, I guess, to have. The skins are nice. All right, yeah. I'm gonna kind of take out some of these planks and stuff. I probably make like a bridge up here, obviously, from somewhere, somehow, some way. I wanted to make it so it was like kind of in the middle. So you have a bridge on that side from that bridge, and maybe a bridge coming from here somewhere. Maybe even one from over there that are all about the same length. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of symmetry there. So I think we are actually about where that would be. Pretty close. We have someone who likes counting blocks come count these blocks out. Yeah, I really want to kind of build this up, but I do not know what I should do. I'm just gonna go for it. You know, if we want to tear it down a little bit and build something else completely, I'm fine with that. That's kind of why I built and did some things at Ben's base here already. Even some stuff like inside his house there. It's like, yeah, you can take it out anytime you want, but I'm using it temporarily. If it's just, you know, if it's gonna be an open space, I'm gonna put something here for now. Hey, Snub, what up? I'm gonna go sleep somewhere. Unless you want to go do that. Oh, never mind. Gagey's on, that's right. Yeah, I need to build a staircase at least for now. Makeshift dirt one. Okay, yeah, I'll just extend this real quick one more time here. Don't do that. Stop. Okay, yeah, it's because I'm crouched. That's slightly annoying. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah. Wait. Oh yeah, we're building the top. We're on the top one, right? Yeah. Doesn't really matter which sides I do. Let's just make sure we are in the right spot, or like sort of staying in the middle. You know what I mean? And also making it a square. I kind of want to put one on this side. This is the worst thing about controllers. It's so hard to be precise. Let's cut some of these. And then we will do this. No. A few more, because it's not divisible by 3 there. That is, though. I know math. Oh. There we go. And, okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, like Ben's good at like the designs. I can kind of I don't know. I can come up with some interesting sort of ideas. Like, hey, let's build it hovering over the lake because that's kind of the central area, and that would look really cool. And then maybe cherry and oak and I don't know some kind of stone. I guess probably too. I don't know exactly what. Maybe we could throw some like granite or diorite or something in. I don't know something different that we probably have because nobody uses it. You know. Um, that he's good at. I think he's good at coming up with like good structure itself. And then I don't know, he does kind of leave things a little open, and I wouldn't mind kind of furnishing after that point. Do I have iron? That is a good question. I probably have some. Maybe I have 5 pieces. Is that enough? Will that do it? Trying to think if I would have anywhere else. And I don't believe so. We had so much iron until our iron farms got destroyed. That was one of my main AFK things. I lost most of the iron. Well, I lost all the iron I had at this point, I guess. My main has some like hundreds of thousands of blocks out. In fact, he doesn't even have his on him because it's at a different place. It's not on me. I'm traveling and it's in a different base that I made. Still, okay, this has to be much bigger. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna get a general outline. I think of it first here. Let's do this, so we can kind of get an idea of how big it will be and where it should be located on the lake to get us in the middle. Let's take 1 off, I think, here. So let's see how far out. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I think I might even do 4 in every direction then, including this direction. See how that looks. It's going to take a second to get it all in here. We can do it. We can do it. 4. And just so we kind of know where we're at. Yeah, I was kind of like making some like random builds on my other server with my nephews as they were building their house. I was kind of keeping an eye on them from a slight distance. Okay, we're gonna need so many of those. I don't even know why am I even using planks? I mean, they get me far, I guess, but our Are we actually gonna reuse them? That's the big question. Whatever. Let's get more oak, whatever. It's fine. Need to go plant all the oak saplings we got now. Should probably plant this small stack here. Let's do a few more. One more. I don't actually know. I don't think this is, but whatever. Yeah. Still one short somehow. Wait, do we have two small stacks? No. Yep. Yeah, so the plan, of course, is so you can still boat underneath, obviously. And you can fish from here, because why not? Fishing's great. Everybody loves fishing, right? It immediately does that. I guess it's because it's planks. It'll just put it on both parts of the block if you stay there for too long. Nice. Let's go this way. Let's test. Nope. Let's test our skills. I can't even finish saying it before I fell. Just take this one out. What in the world do we have happening? I should make like the completely outer frame so I know what I'm doing. This. Try to copy what I've seen Ben do. Yeah, so I was making another random build on my other thing. So I was making I started a sort of cherry. There was a mini cherry grove like on the top of a nice sized mountain, an open mountain. There was just some cherries up there, so I expanded that. And yeah, we need more on this though, the whole way. And then I was making like a cherry house in the middle of it, but just trying to practice my own build skills. Yeah, if we put one more in here, I guess we can probably step the whole way to get that outline in. Wait, we did it again. I'm only doing it a little bit at a time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because of space, and I just messed up. Made all of them. Let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, it's gonna be a ton. Oh, okay, never mind. We're good, I guess. I think this is gonna be good size here. I mean, we could probably put several rooms in this, right? One big room, an entry, probably a couple like private rooms on the side or something. I don't know, like not a whole lot. I think it's going to be relatively open. So, in fact, speaking of being open, we should make it. We should like a lake house, right? Not even like a lake house, more like a beach house. And have it like be open. Have some windows, of course, but I think if we do a lot of glass, not a lot of glass, but a decent bit of glass, and then even some open spots, might look pretty cool. Maybe something that maybe we use oak for the roof, make it look almost like a thatched kind of look. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. Snub, what are you up to? Are you building a PvP arena at the moment? KG still on with us here? Oh no, he did get off. He never came back. It's like Probably 4 in the morning for him or something. Let's see if we can get this without going down. Nice. Yeah, I think that would work out. So oak for the roof. Maybe we put maybe we make an oak base as well, and then use some cherry in the middle, the midsection, with the glass, and maybe I don't know where an opening would be. I think maybe we do like the standard log sides, log corners. We got some cherry here. So did I just get hit by a? No. You're around. Should I go sleep? This corner is done. Those are dirt blocks. Yeah, dirt block. So we would do this. I don't know. Maybe we actually use oak there, and we use cherry wood instead of cherry logs on like the walls themselves, along with planks. But we make the oak log pillars, right? And then maybe we would do like again, this would be like cherry. Okay, that was it. That really hurt, Phantom. Stop that. They're gonna get me again before I can make it back. Watch, there's gonna be a trident guy right next to us. No. Get in, get it, go. Go. How did you even get that block up? There we go. Good old sheep pen. Always sleeping in the sheep pens on stream. Every time. All right, well, we should actually be safe now during the night because we're literally standing on slabs. So, although they're top block slabs, and I think maybe mobs do spawn on those. Whatever, either way. Let's get out of here, bruh. Don't got time for you. Gotta get my planks back. All right. Anyway, what I was saying, that'd be great if I should probably get myself a Riptide Trident. I can easily do it. I just haven't taken the time to do it yet. I have a Trident. Wait a second. Do I have a Trident? I don't know. Maybe I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't have anything. What am I saying? But they're easy enough to get, especially here. This is like probably the easiest place to get Trident, to be honest with you. But yeah, that'd be useful. I've been using one a ton in my other world with my nephews. It is so fun. It is so fun. I'm close to getting. I'm close to actually beating the end dragon there. I'm trying. I guess I shouldn't. But they stopped like playing co-op with me, and I'm like, you know what? Well, whatever then, because you guys have access to the Nether. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the end by myself then. I didn't tell them that, but that was my plan. I was gonna go to the end by myself, and I'll do all that, and then I'll get an Elytra, and I'll be ahead. And we could have done it together, but they didn't seem to want to, so because they wanted to be thieves instead. But we'll see. Things will change once I get an Elytra, I'm sure. Until they decide to raid me again. But yeah, I'm close. I did want to do all of that for the first time, quote unquote, in my first world. Put that for the video. It'd actually probably end up even being a stream at this point. Maybe we could stream that. What's happening here? Yeah. And is this the last of them right here? I think. We have our base. All about that base. I don't like that song, but it is now in a commercial. And I am also all about that bass, for real though. Anyway, this is what we were. So this would be like. So just pretend these are the opposite of what they are, I guess. This would be like cherry, and I think we would probably do cherry here as well, just to make it like not striped. We could put window and then opening. Let me get up there real quick. Window opening. Up there too. Probably go one higher there, and roof. So window opening. Actually, like this then. Yeah. And visualize with me. It's tough when I'm just using logs and planks, but yeah. But this would be two. So basically, two planks, two open. One of them's window. One of them's open, and then that would be roof, I guess there. And maybe even we could probably actually, yeah, we could go one higher and maybe do double panes, like vertically, the whole way around. I'm thinking the whole way around. Oh, you know what? We could even do. I don't know how you get pink dye, but if we could get some pink dye, it would match the cherry and the groves and stuff. That kind of look cool, I guess. I was trying to think of what colored windows would actually look good with this. I think that I'm not a big fan of pink, obviously, being a dude, but I think for here it would actually. I mean, cherry blossoms are great, even if they're pink. And I think that in this specific case, the pink windows, along with white, I think you gotta mix them with the white windows, back and forth almost, right? You could do a checker pattern. If we do two panes, do the checkered white and pink back and forth the whole way around. And I guess just regular torches would look best with that color palette. Lanterns, obviously, not torches, lanterns, because we're not completely poor here as a community. We can afford doing some lanterns, I think. Although we are apparently short on iron right now. Hey, do we not have an iron farm anymore? What happened to all the iron farms? Oh, are we back to lagging again? Or did I never stop? Okay, but yeah, I think that's gonna work, guys. I think it's gonna work, and I think this is probably we can maybe go one farther out. And if I were to go, I don't know, maybe this. No, I don't even know, to be honest with you. Probably this side and this side. We could go one in each direction there. If not one in every direction, making an extra two out in both on both sides. I guess this will probably be built by the next time I stream. I would hope. And be furnished as well. Luckily, I got pink wool. We at least have that to use if we want to use some of that. And yeah, I don't want to. I don't know. That's like very pink. I think it maybe changes a little bit for the banner though. You know what? I think we're gonna probably not do that. Maybe like white and just maybe white and gray. White and gray, brown and light gray. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. That'll be obviously the last step of it. But honestly, I think that's as long as Ben agrees with me, the master builder, Ben the builder. Oh man, Ben the builder. As long as he agrees with me, then yeah, I think that's maybe what I have envisioned here. Maybe is what we'll be doing. Now, as far as everything else goes, like the bridges to it, maybe what we could put something underneath it a little bit. I don't know, like that stuff's kind of still up in the air. But I think as far as the main box structure goes, we'll go with that. And also, I think we should probably just to avoid it being an actual box. Do this right now. I'm thinking that I don't know. What do you guys think? If anyone's out there and wants to put in their give their input, should we make if we had like an entryway? Say I wanted to just build off like a little entryway. Should it be on this side, or should it be on that side where this bridge is? Should it connect from this bridge? come up and have like again like just a little bit of a extra entry there. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, never mind. That's just a Ringo. I never healed. Thought I got hit by a trident. It's almost every time I'm in the lake. My meat. Eat some meat. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So got a ton of cane sugar all over. This was just all of it was honestly supposed to be temporary. This stuff I put up just as I was trying to make the auto farm itself to kind of get a little more, right? Why not? I'm pretty sure I planted all of the cane sugar around here, the stuff in and outside of the mansion here. But all right, yeah, I guess I'm going to call it there, guys. We're still lagging, and it's super annoying, so I don't know. I'll probably think about it. We probably will put an extra little entry like this. And I don't know. Because again, this side, it would be coming from the, yeah, you're just a kid. If it's this side, then it's coming from the more public area of the city. If it comes from the bridge, it's obviously then between the public area and the mansion. And you know what? I'm going to put it on the bridge side because everything's over there on that side as well. So yeah, that'll be the easiest access. Or, I mean, there's going to be bridges on every side, I think would be best. Did I knock one of these out? Oh, right here. Want to fight or what? These guys always spinning around. Give me that back. Oh, there's one. All right. Oh, what? Did he just hit me through the plank, through the slab? Yeah, so that's definitely the best idea is to go straight off of this bridge. It'd be nice to get it like right even with the bridge, even though the bridge isn't even with the lake. It's kind of annoying. I wonder if maybe we even connect another way somewhere on the other side of the bridge to everything else, so you don't have to run past Ben's mansion every time you go from that side. It's a lot of foot traffic on his grass, right? All right, that's it, guys. Again, join the Discord, like, subscribe. It's absolutely helpful, as all the streamers say, all the YouTubers say. Join the Discord. You can even join the realms. That's the easiest way to get into the realms right now until we open it up completely publicly, and I end up putting a link back in the descriptions of the VODs and stuff. We will do that eventually, probably soon. When we do that, I'd rather have it be whenever. I kind of plan it on being whenever we switch from a realms to a server, but it might be before that. I would like it to just be whenever I kind of know that we almost always have somebody on that's like a more veteran member, kind of not sort of to monitor, but not really, just for mostly like cheating and stuff. But we do have other ways to be mitigating that. I don't know. There's not a whole lot you can really do, I guess. So we'll see. It'll probably be pretty soon where we end up doing that. So, but in the meantime, yeah, you can join the Discord and probably get a link that way as well, and join us. Join us here for some builds, for some do your own thing, like about half of the regulars do. The other half of the regulars we kind of collaborate. Well, we all pretty much collaborate for the most part, all of us. But yeah, you're free to do whatever, as always. Your own thing. Come join us. I only suggest, if you would join earlier, you do kind of get on the ground floor of places like Ben City or KG City, which we probably will check out more next time. Again, I don't know. The whole traveling thing's annoying, but with the Nether route now hooked up, I don't think that was the case last time, right? We were on foot. I think the Nether route to Ben's was being made like at that very moment whenever I was on stream. So it's made now, so we can get we already traveled there this time. Maybe it'll be less laggy next time for us. That'd be great. Maybe I'll also be wearing diamond again, or even better, perhaps. Who knows how much we'll get done Well, next time's actually going to be, I do plan on coming back Thursday morning, so we're going to get back to regular stream times here. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings for Minecraft, as well as Friday evenings. Hopefully, this Friday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Snub's going to be having a PvP tournament. So if you're able to get yourself into the game before then, you can join because he's going to supply its iron PvP. He's going to supply the iron. So you don't even have to pay no entry fee, nothing like that. You just have to be in the realms, and you don't even have to have anything yet. Just come PvP and all, and if you win 3 elytra. Pretty great way to start your journey, as long as you don't lose them in lava like I do. I would. I'm participating only because, you know, numbers. Nice to have more numbers. Pokemon streams. ZA's out now, so we're streaming that. Streaming the only playthrough I'm doing so far of it. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings. So Friday we're trying to do a double stream morning for Pokemon, and then that 4th stream, 3rd of 4, I guess, of the week for Minecraft in the evenings. Then that's the goal. That's the goal, and then hopefully getting as many of those my first Minecraft videos out as possible, so I can get done with it. Just trying to get it done, and we can move on to other things video wise. But that's that, guys. Thanks for chilling. Appreciate it. I will hopefully catch you again tomorrow for some Pokemon. If not, Thursday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for all the morning streams. Thursday for some more Minecraft. And yeah, like I said, we'll probably check out. We'll probably start out here, check out what we got going on, what we did in the 2 days from now until then. Specifically with this meeting hall, and hopefully I'll have more of that map done that I'm temporarily storing inside Ben's mansion there. We really need to like furnish these places. Now, like Ben's mansion needs to be more fully furnished. Look at that whole upper floor is bare. Just saying, Ben. And then there's the castle, of course, over there as well, which I don't know. Maybe I'll have to buy it off of Ben, but I will. Maybe I can buy it for some gold blocks. Maybe I can buy it for how many gold blocks are over there? Like 12 to 20 or something. Maybe I can buy it for like 12 to 20 gold blocks. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. We'll start off here, show off whatever builds we do in the meantime, and then hopefully maybe even get some builds done at KG's, and then we'll also just head over there to check out what's going on at his place on Thursday, since we didn't do that yet today. I believe that's what we did last time, right? Kind of like city hopping, right? I don't really have my own home. I've been building. You know, we have the chapel. We're gonna have the sanctuary, the hermitage, the cathedral at some point, which is going to be massive and amazing. That's going to be like if there's one build that's going to be like my big build on the server, my first one, I guess, the biggest one. It's not even really going to be a home for me, but it would be the cathedral. I'm gonna make it as amazing as possible. That's my goal, and that hopefully we can start on that at some point soon. But yeah, I'm more under doing some managerial things at this point right now, so. I haven't been doing a ton, and then aside from that, I've been kind of helping as much as I can, at least being complete noob, helping do other things like build stuff and whatnot. So haven't really done a whole lot of my own building. That's why you saw over there a bunch of like barely started things, just like this. But this isn't just my build. This is a public one here for the city, which I think is going to be amazing. And then, as I said, like I'm gonna work on this. I don't think I'll be done with it, but it'll probably be in the process of being created. All these houses are going to be taken out, and I'm going to repurpose all of the materials for new houses over there in that spot. Redo all of it. And okay, that's it, guys. And then of course we have like the farm over there. We got our mine over there. I'm going to start strip mining that even further, the mine area. So it's a pretty nice, I don't know, it's a pretty nice city, I would say. It's got everything you need here. We've seen all the different farms. We will be probably making other farms. I have no idea why we don't have an iron farm here yet, but we don't. We should. We will. We have regular farms. We have the mob farm way over there, which you can't. I don't know what this thing is, this tower here. I have no idea what that is. Maybe just a little lookout tower. But the mob farm way over there, with the trade hall, I mean, we're pretty much cooking at Ben City here. We'll get, I don't know exactly. I mean, it's really up to KG what he wants to do with his place, but I'm at this point, I'm basically just like a traveling builder, I feel. So that's again also why I'm not really too concerned about wearing anything crazy. And I'll probably get myself some full iron again, but honestly, it's going to be a bit until I'll probably make myself some diamond and try to. Like, is it even worth enchanting? I'll probably enchant it eventually, but I need to work on netherite specifically. And I'll probably just like keep it in my ender chest or something for a while until I feel like I should actually use it. I'll work on it, but I'm not going to use it. You know what I mean? There's no reason, especially if again I'm just building and stuff, and I end up dying in some silly way and losing everything. Like in a okay, all right. Anyway, I'm done, guys. I will catch you in the next one, and hopefully by that point I won't have died and lost everything I have again. That would be, I mean, that would basically be par for the course, but it would be a little horrible. JJ Gamers, what's up? What's up? Sorry you're catching the very end of the stream, yo. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you so please. Um, and whatever, maybe join the realms too if you want. But that is right now. That's the way to get in the realms at the moment, is to kind of be in the Discord for now. Till we do open it up publicly, fully publicly again. It is basically public. We've been getting members here and there. Snub's still chilling with me somewhere here as morning dawns. We need a name for this place. hopefully, hopefully by Thursday we have a couple more updates for you here. This is what we've kind of been working on recently, if you couldn't tell, along with some other things here and there. I'm sure everybody's kind of has their own private / secret thing. I don't, because I don't have any time, I guess, for that. Usually just recouping my losses. I think everybody has like their secret things going on, but aside from that, we've been working on this. And yeah, that's my farmhouse, so don't think you're going to be moving into that. I'm just waiting for the day to dawn because it looks so nice. The sunset's amazing over on that side with the mountains there on the side where the porches are. You can claim your. Ben has apartments, of course, several apartments still open over there. One more large suite, but I assume KG's gonna. It's probably reserved for him unless he passes on it. And then same with the trade hall. We got all those little stalls on the current main floor. The only one. I mean, again, we'll probably expand it if we need to. But for now, we have a few stalls left. So whoever is able to claim them claims them. First come, first serve. Basically, there's no fee yet, unless we get money for you. No, there's no fee for your stall. Of course, we don't need that. There might be a fee for your apartment building. Ben might exact a fee from you if you're staying. Same with the possibly rented houses in the city, which I will be building. Yeah, this is of course the upper floor. We got pretty much everything we need. Enchantment wise, I don't think we're missing anything. Maybe like a couple not as important things here and there, but for the most part, I think we got basically everything. A couple things we got multiple of. But yeah, here these stalls are not meant to be massive like that. Perhaps if we expanded, we would make these also like VIP kind of stalls. Like large stalls, we could have like two different sizes. This one is, if KG takes it, we'll let him, just like we did, make it into a larger stall. But these are going to be small, so we can fit more people in, right? You don't need all that room. Maybe if you want these, it's nice. These pillars are a little bigger, so you can kind of get back in there and have a little bit of safe storage for your stuff. But you do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Don't have things here you don't trust being here. Close. Yes. It's my lights in there. You see that? Nice, pretty nice. I think it's a pretty cool little humble shop for Templar's common goods, right? We get the little things so you can do big things. There, I think this is a pretty good transaction rate right here. Full stack for 1 diamond, 16 for an emerald. I had it half a stack for an emerald, but I realized like that's just not a good conversion, emerald to diamond there. So I feel like this is probably better here. 4 for an iron, 8 for a gold. 16 for an emerald of whatever I have here, because it's all basically worth. In my estimation of things, it's worth the same. Logs, wool, cane sugar, cane sugar, cane sugar, whatever, and logs and wheat. Yeah, so again, the little things. You don't have to worry about food. You don't have to worry about. We can get you what you need for paper. Leather would be one other thing. Maybe that'd be like a hot commodity that I have on the side, like the colored wool and like cherry logs or pale oak log, like that kind of stuff. But we're gonna have like oak and spruce. You'll have a couple choices of logs. If I can get enough black sheep, maybe I'll have like white and black as the common goods selection, and then we can do colored stuff as like a. I'll probably just make it like twice as much or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to make it easy. Let's make it just double the price for the better stuff. Golden carrots rather than bread. Well, wheat is a little different, I guess. Maybe I'll have to reconsider that one, because golden carrots are a lot better than wheat. You need 3 wheat, obviously, to make a bread. The only reason I made a wheat and not bread is because you can do more with wheat, of course. I don't know. I'll think about it a little more. Of course, this is it's pretty makeshift, obviously. We haven't quite opened. This is something that we're going to be using a lot more, obviously, when the server gets bigger. That's what all our builds are about right now. Just preparing for the future. And again, like I mentioned, not just preparing a nice public space, but kind of preparing things in the background so we have some security options in case things whatever get pretty bad, I guess. But we got some good combat players. Not myself, so we're a little secure. We're not like a I don't know what, we're not like a strong united faction or anything like that, but I feel like we're aligned close enough. We're allies, right? We're not enemies, so we can, I feel, come together with common interests, like defending the trading hall and other things in the city if need be. But if things were to actually, for some reason, somehow, some way, go awry for us, we have other plans, and that's where we wanted to be. Now we're there. Maybe even more so than we really needed to be before opening the server up fully again. So I suppose I will do it soon. Maybe we'll even do it for Friday evening stream. I know I said I was going to go like 10 minutes ago, but whatever. Yeah, maybe Friday evening stream will, since it's kind of a special one, because it's the nighttime stream, and also because Snub's doing his PvP tournament. I'm sure he wouldn't mind moving it back to like 6:30 or something, like a half hour later, if we're streaming like an initiation beforehand, which might give more people an opportunity to come in on Friday and join, and also, like I said, join the PvP tournament, because he's going to be supplying the iron armor for everybody to use in the tournament. It's going to be, which is kind of nice. It's a very good idea. It's an easy way to run a tournament. Quick matches, cheap, so it's not like you're, and also cheap for the contestants, so you can get as many people in as you can. Meaning literally, you can join the server, join the realms, take the nether minecart route, the nether rail, ride the nether rail the whole way here safely, and get your iron gear for the PvP tournament. Maybe win yourself 3 elytra. Who knows? If you're good enough, maybe you will. Snub, I believe, is the best PvPer on. We don't have a whole lot of. I don't know. KG could be on par with Snub, but he's playing mobile, so it's hard to know where he's kind of at. Ben is probably decent. He's much better than me, that's for sure. And I don't really know the skill levels of anybody else, so yeah, I mean, you might have a good chance. Ben would be your biggest opposition, as far as I know. Right now, it's just me and him that have quote unquote signed up, but I'm sure basically everybody who's able to be on at the time is going to participate. So again, I will just say one more time: come hang out, join the Discord. We can set you up with a link. But you know what? Like I said, maybe by Friday evening, maybe we'll kind of come together and decide. Yes, let's do it. let's open it up again fully, publicly, the realms, and see what happens, right? And we'll maybe do that right before the PvP server, PvP tournament, that is. So we'll collaborate. We'll talk about it. We'll discuss it as a community as we are currently. See if we want to do that right now. But that doesn't mean that you can't maybe still join anyway. Just join the Discord, and we'll talk there maybe. All right. Till then, though, guys, I am Randy with Nerds Templar, and Sydney is out cold. That's fine. She's gonna bounce up as soon as I'm signing off. Yeah, tomorrow's Pokemon ZA, and then we'll be back Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings for Minecraft, and then of course Friday evenings as well. Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings for Pokemon ZA. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Randy, Nerds Templar, peace. Also, thanks for stopping by, JJ. Cooked Lamb as well. Of course, OG Cooked Lamb. You never popped into the server though, bro. We're still waiting. We're still waiting with bated breath. Okay, bye.